Good evening. Welcome to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 61 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears, Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Robbie Utzler, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimprine, I'm Kevin Fayard. Tonight, we're at the Shrine and Airline in Metairie, Louisiana, as the John Curtis Christian Patriots take on the Acadiana Wreckin Rams. Tonight is also Hall of Fame night, as we will honor Greg Dubrock, class of 1981, Monique Dupard Dayries, class of 1983, Michael Stonebreaker, class of 1986, Jonathan Wells, class of 1998, and Jessica Barksdale Irwin, class of 2004. The Patriots come into tonight's ballgame with a record of 3 wins, 2 losses on the season. The Wreckin Rams have a record of 5 wins, 1 loss. Last week, the Patriots lost to Rummel 27-21 in overtime, while Acadiana beat Sam Houston 56-13. Danny, the Patriots have lost the last 2 games in the season. We haven't done that since the 2020 season, where we did that twice when we lost to Holy Cross and Rummel. But we're going to need to play our basically a near-perfect ball game tonight to beat Acadiana, who leads the state in scoring 51 points per game.
Well, Acadiana is a heck of a ball club, Kevin. We know that coming into the season. This is one of the ones that you circle on the schedule that you have to go in there and give 100% and play your best game. So, it's going to come down to who are we going to be today, who are we going to, be on offense, defense, and special teams. We got to be able to make some big explosive plays and also be able to take care of the football. And then the biggest thing is, are we going to be able to stop their offense? They're going to be very big up front. We've seen them over the last few years. They're very big up front and physical. They run the ball right at you. You'll call them an option attack, but there's really not any option. There's no bones about it. They're going to run the ball down your throat. So can we hold up personnel-wise, play well in the run game, and also, watch out for the play action. They supposedly said their quarterback could throw the ball very well also. And we have to tackle better. We obviously didn't tackle very well the last few weeks. But, we could do it. I'd never count against us. I'd never bet against us. And offensively, obviously, we would have to control the ball, sustain long drives, keep their offense off the field. And then I'd love for tonight, after something happens, be able to get an explosive play on special teams and be able to round it out. So it's going to be a great afternoon, a beautiful night for some high school football. I want to say thanks to Walt, Bill, and Chris for our pregame sponsors, because Walt and Bill are actually here tonight with the 75 class. We were able to talk to them. I know you're going to talk a lot more about it throughout the broadcast, but it was good to see them out in the parking lot with the Patriot Nation Men's Club tailgating area and all of the guys that are here for the Hall of Fame weekend. And we want to say congrats to everybody that's a part of that. And it was nice to meet up with my brother, Jonathan Wells, who was out there in the parking lot. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the festivities last night and today. But, we're here, and it's good to be here. This is a beautiful afternoon for some high school football. The Wreckin Rams and the Patriots, bringing it live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. It's going to be another good one.
Absolutely. Well, the all-time series is tied 2 games apiece. The last meeting was last October, 2022 season. The Patriots went to Scott, Louisiana, and defeated the Wreckin Rams by a score of 35-14. The previous games, the first meeting was in 1979. Acadiana got the best of us, 7-0. The Patriots came back the following year, 1980, won 27-7. And then, if you remember, in the COVID year, we lost. It was on a Sunday. We were supposed to play St. Aug. They had to back out due to COVID. The team that Acadiana was supposed to play, same thing. And it was on a Thursday. They called us, said, "Hey, we'll come to you. You want to play?" And Coach Safety said, "Yeah." So they arranged it for that Sunday.
Yep.
And that was a pretty good ball game. But the Wreckin Rams got the best of the Patriots, 21-13 in that game. So very physical game. Well, what just makes me nervous with our defense in recent weeks not being able to tackle and play Patriot defense. Can we get off the field, or let me say this, we're going to need to get off the field and make some stops, because unfortunately that's putting the pressure on the offense to have to score every time to get the ball. Though we have the athletes in the offensive line to do it, as you know in football, it's impossible to score every time you have the ball.
Well, not only that, Kevin, Veer-type offense is not designed to play comeback football.
Yeah.
They're not designed to be able to come from behind and win games offensively. I'll say it in a better way. It's not designed to get into scoring battles. Can you score every time you touch the ball? Yeah, we've seen that in recent weeks. We've seen that in the beginning of the season. We can definitely do it. And tonight we're probably going to have to. You're going to have to sustain drives. Like I said, take some time off of the clock, use the clock to your advantage, get their offense off the field, and then guess what? Defense has an opportunity to make some big explosive plays themselves. We haven't seen much of that. Some pick sixes, scooping scores, getting after the quarterback a little bit. So tonight might be an opportunity where you see some defensive sets or blitzes that are different from what we've seen, just kind of sitting back, playing our base defense. Tonight we might have to get after the quarterback, go kiss some guys, bring some blitzes, bring some more heat, get some more personnel in the middle, maybe play some man-to-man on the outside, trust your guys that could cover, and see what we can do, because like we're going to talk about it all night. This is going to be a physical football game. We know our offensive line, big, tough, and physical. Theirs is going to be the exact same. So our defensive line has to match them, and then the linebackers and DBs have to do the exact same. It's going to come down to complete football tonight, and that's really what we pride ourselves on, playing all three phases of the game together, winning football games together. So, I'm excited about the matchup.
Me too. We want to again thank Proud Yogi Bears, Walter, Bill, and Chris Sanchez. Thank you again for all your support through the years. This is Coach JT's 55th season coaching the Patriots. He comes into tonight's ball game with a record of 618 wins, 79 losses, and 6 ties. If you guys want to interact with Danny and I during the live broadcast, feel free to text us to 504-259-7690. Let's see if we can't toss it down to the field with Gordon and Coach JT and the boys behind the run-through. And here come your Fighting Patriots at John Curtis Christian School. The Patriots are in their white helmets, home blue jerseys, and white pants, occupying the west sideline. Soon to take the field will be the Acadiana Wreckin Rams, wearing their gold helmets, white jerseys, and white pants. And the first shout-out tonight is to Jeff Bonet, watching from home in Ponchatoula. Appreciate you, Jeff. And you want to say congratulations to all the Hall of Fame inductees tonight.
Certainly.
Yep.
It's a very, very good class, as good as any we've had.
Danny, I would say this. The committee knocked it out of the park with this class.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, it's star-studded.
No doubt about it.
Give a shout-out to Connie, Linda, and Teresa, listening from Kentwood. Best of luck. Go Big Blue. Thank you, ladies, for listening and for being loyal listeners. We appreciate y'all. And at halftime, the school will present the Hall of Fame inductees, to the crowd. They were inducted last night at the banquet, which was awesome. And so we'll give y'all an opportunity to listen to. Usually Miss Kathy Rickner does the bios, so we'll let y'all enjoy that and zoom in on those inductees, and then we'll have our scoring recap, and we'll talk about those inductees on the latter half of the halftime. But then, as a competitor, I know how you would have been, as would I, had we lost 2 in a row. And you're playing a quality physical team like Acadiana. If you can't get up for a team like this, this should have been a good motivated week. Like, hey, let's fix what we had broken. Let's go.
It should light a fire under you. You're certainly right. And it's, and like you mentioned, if you're a competitor, you got to get up each and every week. Obviously, we've been off for the last couple weeks. That's okay. I like being humbled. I like guys understanding that, you got to go back and work. But, you mentioned it, Kevin. You got to get back to it. You got to be able to be coachable. Nothing's personal when you get into the film room. Guys mess up. I tried to tell somebody that in the 8th grade game 2 days ago. I said, man, you know how many interceptions I've thrown? You know how many fumbles I had? You can't be selfish. You got to get out there and do it for your team. Don't do it for yourself. Do it for the guy next to you. And that's what's so great about the game of football. You get in that huddle, you got 10 guys staring back at you, and they're counting on you, and you're counting on them. So I know that's what's so great about this. So hopefully tonight, like you said, we paid the price this week in practice. These guys watch film. I didn't realize this, Kevin, but you could, I didn't know this, but you can go back as a coach because everybody clocks in and out, and you could see how much film guys are watching.
Yeah, in the huddle.
So
yeah.
If I'll be the first one to say, don't be that guy that watches the minimum amount, because you could cheat on a lot of things, right? You could cheat on reps in the weight room. You could cheat on running 110-yard gashers, and you're pulling up at 90 yards.
Yep.
But that's kind of like the eye in the sky don't lie, right? Somebody takes your picture, you're watching video. You're not going to say you pancaked somebody and you didn't. It shows on film.
Absolutely.
So same thing. If you're going to watch film and you're required to watch an hour of film a week, watch 3 hours, right? Be that guy that your guys clock in and they say, damn, look at this kid. You know, he's in 8th grade, he's in 9th grade, and this kid's learning and learning and learning. Keep being that guy. So that's one thing I'd like to say early. I didn't realize they could do that, heard that this week, and I think that's a great tool.
Give a shout out to the Cranes and River Ridge saying go Patriots. Appreciate you. And, of course, a teammate of mine, Walter Eckert, and his daughters listen to us from Los Angeles. So
cool.
Appreciate you, Walter, and family. Marini and Audrey, his daughters. Thank you all for listening.
Brad Guthrie checking in, said let's go with that W, Big Blue. Shout out to all the Patriot legends on the night of the Hall of Fame game. Appreciate you, Brad.
Edward Hernandez kicks it off to the Patriots. Going to be fielded by Kaheem Smith, and he's going to get it just over the 20-yard line. Hospital.
It's hard to see
the
where
21
they're spotting it yet. Okay, good. Outside the 20 for the initial possession, so good. And big boys run on the field with those blue jerseys. I've always liked the blue jerseys too, Kevin. Obviously, there's nothing like the Reds, but we always look good in that red, white, and blue, man.
Well, the Reds are for special occasions.
Yep.
So. Patriots going left to right. Twins receivers near side and Mitchell and Turner. Bruno is the quarterback under center. Ball on the left hash mark.
Strong safety creeping up close to the
Counter
box.
option, top of the field. Bruno is going to keep it. Crosses the 25. Negative mark him at the 26-yard line. Gain of 5. Second down 5.
Yep. Just keep that going all night, Kevin. Move those sticks. Sustain drives like we mentioned. They're checking some wide receivers. Running backs out. Checking some more in. Bringing the play call into the huddle. Ready to rock and roll for second down.
Gabriel, the near side halfback. Prout, the left side. They'll keep the ball in that left hash mark.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Bruno comes near side, hands it off to Gabriel. And Danny, I believe he's going to have enough for the first down.
Did a good job running with full head of steam. That's the biggest thing about our running backs, Kev. If you, as soon as the ball is snapped, if you go downhill with the full head of steam, you should get vertical, and you should be able to put your head down and at least get a yard or two. And he did that. He came down with a full head of steam. Backside linebacker stepped up, and he basically ran him over for the tackle, getting us a first down.
Gain of 6 to the 32. First and 10 Patriots. This is the opening drive of the ball game. Bruno, 3-step drop, throws it far side, caught by Mitchell. Oh, and the ball's raked out, and it looks like Acadiana may have recovered it. And they do at the Patriot 45-yard line. And we cannot afford that. Nice 3-step. He has it. Just the cornerback just raked it out.
Yeah. Can't try to do too much, Kevin. Got to catch the ball, turn outside, get upfield, put two hands on it. You know the DB is there. Can't afford to, make critical mistakes this early in the ball game on our side of the 50. Put your defense in a tough spot.
Yep.
But you know what? Offensively, if that happened to you, don't get down on yourself. Get ready for the next drive. Talk about what went on, and let's go.
The better is the quarterback. He was the quarterback last year when they met. And the ball's
Okay, the ball's out for them.
Patriots got it back.
Yes, sir. There you go. Don't get down on yourself. Get back in and let's go.
Patriots got it back at the 39-yard line. See, it wasn't a 44. It was a 39 where the ball's lost. This was a missed handoff, Danny.
We're trying to what? Give it to me, Rob. There you go. Yeah, don't get down on yourself. Get back in there and let's go to work. Yeah, they just missed the handoff, and good job our defense just getting up into the center. Maybe get playing on that side of the ball, and that's what we love to see, the defense with a nice push on the first play from scrimmage for them and getting us the ball right back. So let's go to work.
First and 10 Patriots from their own 39-yard lines. Twin to the left. Ball in that left hash mark as well. We'll come near side. Bruno has it. Fakes the pitch.
Wrap it up. Good job.
He crosses the 45. They're going to mark him at the 48-yard line. Close to a first down. Gain of 9. Second down 1. So great job there, though probably more miscommunication or bad effort on the Acadian Rams side,
yeah.
But at least the Patriots got the ball back.
Well, it makes for an exciting game for us, that's for sure.
Yeah, ball in the middle of the field, Twins to the left. Gabriel and Proud of the halfbacks. We'll come near side. Gabriel with the handoff should have the first down. Let's
Really
see.
close. Really close. Really close on this one. Let's see what
I
they
don't think
mark
I say
it.
no gain, actually.
Oof.
No, they did.
Nope,
Look, he did move
first
to
down.
6.
Yeah, they gave him the first.
All right,
good. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Gordon.
At the 49-yard line.
Gordon's got a better view of it down there on the ball. And, you guys could see it kind of from our camera angle. That's where we are up here in the booth. We're pretty much at the back of the end zone here. And if you could mark out the sidelines even further, we're probably towards the dugout on the first base side.
Gabriel and Prout of the halfbacks. Bruno in the center. We'll go to left. Prout takes the off.
Here we go.
Foot race. He's to the 20. He's to the 10.
All the way.
Touchdown.
Yes, sir. That's the way to start it off.
A 51-yard touchdown run by Prout. The Patriots up 6-0.
Kevin, that's fantastic. Offense gives the ball up. No big deal. Defense gets it back. Offense goes in, takes it 6 for the touchdown. Way to go. Way to go. That's team football that we talked about in pregame. You got to do it in all 3 phases, and here you go. Third phase of the game, extra point. Need the precious points for later in the fourth quarter. Let's go ahead and kick it through. Now, one thing that I don't know if you know, Kevin, is this Kippers here?
This is.
Okay, Kippers he's been sick all week, Kevin. He's been
has
out.
he?
So today, I believe he finally got back to where supposedly he was feeling good enough to be able to get back in here. But I
Snap,
don't
plays,
think
kick
he's
is up,
practiced.
and it's good.
There it is. That's all you need.
So with 9:07 to go in the first period, it's the Patriots 7, the Wreckin' Rams 0.
Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to Crane and Template. Go check them out. Get your zero balance for your wheels and tires with the Force Match Balancer. They specialize in wheel alignments on all types of vehicles, including raised or lowered. Go check them out at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. They're family owned and operated, 504-367-1199. That's 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. We appreciate the opportunity and your support of the Patriots.
Danny, after the Wreckin' Rams turned it over on their first play, after the Patriots had turned it over, the Patriots go on a 3-play drive, 61 yards in distance, taking 1:27 off the clock. Prout with a 51-yard touchdown run. Kippers adds a PAT, and with 9:07 to go in the quarter, it's Patriots 7, Wreckin' Rams 0.
Man, it makes for an exciting game. Like we said, we don't want to turn the ball over. It's all good. It happens. We get the ball right back. So love for a turn of events like that. When something bad happens, that's the definition of a team. Somebody steps up, makes it look like nothing ever happened. Defense gets it back for us, and we march it all the way down for 7 points. Way to go. Way to go.
Give a shout out to my mom, Sue Fayard, listening in Plano, Texas. Appreciate you, Mom. Sit back, relax, and hopefully bring the Patriots on for a victory.
That's it. Enjoy the show.
Deep for the Wreckin' Rams near side is going to be Hippolyte and Babineau. And they got some wheels, Danny. Kick comes near side. Hippolyte from the 10. Runs across the field, 15,
Go,
20.
go.
Patriots are stringing him out. He's to the 25, steps up, and we're going to get him out of bounds near the 32-yard line. So nice coverage there by the Patriots.
Yep, good job, Joe. Good job by our guys closing in. Just couldn't quite get to it with all his speed, but a good job of staying in our lanes, getting across the field and making it happen. I want to say hello to my mom, Dennis, Tom, Fran, Mary, and everybody are sitting there listening to us in Cincinnati. So unfortunately, my Aunt Jenny passed away last week, and
celebration of life going on.
Yeah,
huh?
prayers be with her, and God bless her. I know where she's at.
Amen. Collins and Hippolyte are the quarterbacks behind the Bieta. They handed it off to Collins, short gain to the 34, gain of 2, second down 8.
Well, here we go. Another opportunity for the defense to kind of settle in and see what they're trying to get done on offense. We know what they're going to do, Kevin, and defensively, our guys do as well. They've watched film all week, and the coaches have as well. This is going to be a physical football game up front, just running it right at you, trying to hit you in the mouth. Oh, ball's out again.
Ball's out again, and DeBetta got back on it, but all the way back to the 26-yard line.
A good thing.
Third and long.
I tell you what, Zachary Drake was right there. At first, I didn't see the ball on the ground, and I kind of thought the quarterback was trying to boot out, and Zachary had him right there hemmed up. And then I saw the ball bouncing around, and he was right there to get on it and get him down. So, big opportunity here for the defense, third and long, to be able to force a punting situation. But, like the coaches told me this week, this quarterback can also sling the ball. So you have to be aware on the outside on third in a decent amount.
Yeah, third and 16. They have to get to the 42. Twins near side.
Ball,
Quick
go
quick
get
hitch,
it.
Little hook and ladder.
Yep.
They have the corner, and we're going to get them near the 35-yard line.
Way to
Great
come up
pursuit.
and hit. Who's that? Who is that?
I don't know if I see Jason Curtis. I see a Delot, and I see
Number 24.
24.
that's
That a
Brown.
boy. Yes, sir. I talked to Trey Brown yesterday.
Yep,
He said,
Trey Brown.
"Oh, you the announcer guy. You talked good about me last week." I said, "Well, you got to earn it every week, baby. I'll talk bad about you a little bit too." And right there, hearing it again with a little P.A.
Tell you what, actually, Brown got him by the waist. It was Jason Curtis that polished him
Ooh, a
off.
little something, Jay. That a boy.
Kaheem Smith will go back to the Patriot 38-yard line to punt it for the Wreckin' Rams. Number 7
You know, I like to
is
see that, Kevin.
Dupas.
Everybody talks about all week. Oh, they're a physical club. They're a physical club. But guess what? We got a little
Oh, we almost
physicality.
blocked. He got
Oh,
hit.
goodness.
If it didn't get blocked, it got shanked.
It had to get blocked.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
kicked it about 20 yards. Nice job.
Tell you what, Daniel, watch the replay here. It was 88 open the gate, it looked like.
I was going to tell you, we're playing some physical football ourselves. And let's see what we got here.
It was a high
snap. We got through.
We had to have touched it.
I think we either hit it or, like you said, he just saw the rush unimpeded and had to kick that thing off the side of his foot. And so we have the ball in great field position right here.
At our 42-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go to work, big KF. Deuce, deuce.
You hear it. Pages break the huddle. Ball in the near hash mark. Smith and Proud of the halfbacks. Bruno checking off at the line of scrimmage. Will come near side. Smith with a short carry. Let's give him 2 to the 44-yard line.
Tell you what I'm noticing, their linebackers scrape pretty hard. They have a good responsibility. They're scraping hard. It could be a good opportunity for Dagan to just stay tight eventually with that duck step and duck right underneath them after the backside guy takes that dive and just get some nice yardage there as long as he stays tight.
You know, this is way early in the ball game, but you could just see the effort right now in the Patriots. A little more pep in the step than they had last week. You know, they took a beating in social media and the media-wise. You know, the Patriots aren't that good no more. They lost 2 in a row. They're showing it so far. Option to the top of the field. Smith, can he turn the corner? Gets the block. He's to the 40, 45. Crosses the 50. Hit out of bounds in Ram territory. They're going to mark him at the Wreckin' Ram 43. That's enough for the first down.
Well, look, here's the bottom line, Kevin. Whatever the media says, who gives a damn, right?
Right.
What you got to care about is what are you saying in your room?
Correct.
Do you still have confidence in yourselves? Do you still have leaders? Do you still believe in yourself? I could care. You know, when I was in college, I didn't need to read the newspaper. I know when I didn't play well, and I knew when I played really well.
Yep.
So who gives a crap? You
Yep.
got to go out there each and every day, believe in each other, go to work, play for each other.
Yep. Patriots quickly to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 in Wreckin' Ram territory. Comes near side. Bruno
There
keeps
it is.
it. Crosses the 40. Let's see where they mark him. Actually, they're going to mark it right at the 40. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, the linebacker did a good job of staying tight right there on the scrape, and that's kind of what I was talking about. Front side guy, looked like he's stepping up, taking the dive. Backside guy, scraping tight. And so maybe next time we could just kind of try to beat him with speed off of a little stutter step. But I like what I'm seeing offensively. It looks like we're getting a good push, like you mentioned.
I agree. 2nd down 7. Ball in the middle of the field now. Counter option near side. Prout gets the handoff.
Nice.
Crosses the 35. They're going to mark him at the 33-yard line. That should be enough for the first down.
Good little counter right there.
Gain of 7.
Guard pulled. Really good kick out here on the bottom side.
Give a shout out to Big Barry, who listens to us from the camp. And also I want to shout out Sam Smith, listen to us. And Sam, teammate of yours and a coach of mine, Coach Manny Michelle, has been hanging out with us during this Hall of Fame. And we've been talking about some good stories.
Good stuff,
And
yeah.
also, those two played at Tennessee Tech together.
Bet they got some good ones.
Yep. Twins to the left. We'll come near side. Bruno keeps it. He ducks it. Let's maybe give him a 1 to the 42-yard line. Should be 2nd down 9. Always good to hear from Sam. You know, he rushed. He only played 2 years. He moved in as a junior, and he rushed for 1,000 yards each year back in the late 70s.
A good job of that linebacker as well, scraping, keeping his shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage, not inviting him inside and outside, getting up the field a little bit.
All right, 2nd down 9. Ball in the near hash mark. Receiver in motion all the way across the formation near side. We go to the left. Gabriel gets the handoff, and he's going to get it to the 30-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down, about 7. We'll give a shout out here to former Coach Steve Blackburn listening in Hammond, but here's a score you may be interested in, Danny. 8 minutes left in the first half. Tulane up on Memphis 10-0.
Oh, don't like that one. Ooh, and on a Friday night, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, college Friday night football. Hey, Kevin, eventually we're going to have to give one of these wide receivers an opportunity outside.
We've
talked about it before. Got to go attack.
Counter option, top of the field. Prout gets the pitch.
Get out.
He turn the corner,
Get
has
out.
the block.
Get out.
And he has the first down and more. They're going to run him out of bounds near the 15-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots.
I tell you what, that was a great block right there on the perimeter. I'm trying to look at the replay, see if that was JoJo Fagan releasing outside, picking up a nice block. Bryce Godfrey and Fagan and the receiver doing a great job.
Mitchell.
That's Mitchell with hands inside, getting down the field with a great block. And, you know, that's unselfish football.
Correct.
As a receiver, what do you want to do? You want to block, you want to catch touchdowns. You want to catch touchdowns, but each and every day you got to get better at stalk blocking. It was a great job outside stalk blocking and doing your job for your teammate.
Twins on the near side. We're going to turn the motion to it. They're going to check it off now. Ball at left hash mark. Will come near side. That's going to be Kaheem Smith. And this will be 1st and goal. Danny, he got it to the 2-yard line.
That's what a senior quarterback can do for you, Kevin. Obviously, they had something cooking. Dagan told him to stay back, check that motion. I see something I want. I'm going to attack right there. Beautiful first down run. Good job of the offensive line opening up a nice hole.
Brian Saprola checking in from Covington. Appreciate you. And he says congrats to all the Hall of Fame inductees. Thanks for checking in, Brian. 1st and goal, Patriots from the 2. Too tight split near side. Quarterback keeper. And that's not going to work. No gain. Danny, they had everybody stuffed over the goal.
Like we said before, they're big and physical up front.
Yeah.
We are too. And, you know, you try it once, see if it works. We didn't get such a great push. Those guys did a good job of dirt diving, staying physical in the middle, and just didn't have anything. But, hey, next time call something else, see if we can get something more to the outside, see if these guys can match some speed. We've actually had some speed outside, had some blocks back in, and have been successful with it.
Too tight split top of the field this time.
6-man front, maybe an option outside.
A.J. Smith and Kaheem Smith are the halfbacks.
There
Bruno's
it
going to keep
There
it.
is.
Touchdown.
Great job. Boom. Guess what? Go ahead, hit the quarterback 2 yards in the end zone, baby. That's a touchdown. Let's go. That's a touchdown, baby. Let's go.
So with 2:15 to go in the quarter, the Patriots add 6 more. It's 13-0 with the PAT pending.
Woo. Tell you what, like what I'm seeing so far, Kevin. These guys are playing physical. They're playing hard. And I like that right there, too, by number, 73, peeling that guy off of his quarterback. That's Brody Crescione. Get off my QB, baby. It's the kind of stuff I like. Be hitting my guy in the end zone. Kippers again. Got to get these precious points.
Absolutely. Snap, plays, the kick is up. Almost blocked, but it
close.
is good.
Oh, running into the kicker, it looks
So
like.
with 2:15 to go in the quarter, it's now Patriots 14, the Wreckin' Rams 0.
Kippers kind of hobbles off here. They're obviously going to mark it off. Personal foul running into the kicker on Acadiana. So we're going to mark that off from the kickoff team. Hopefully we can pin them deep. That's what I like. Good job of being tough. Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to our big-time sponsor, everybody that always follows, knows where to go eat on the West Bank. That's none other than Moe's Pizza. Jeff Forsman and his lovely wife, Lisa, and his daughters. Go check them out. 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. That's 341-9650. You can check out the homemade hand-tossed pizza, lasagna, meatballs, and spaghetti. Everything that they offer. Go check out the website at www.moespizzanola.com. Again, that's 341-9650. And talked to Jeff today. He said his dad is feeling a little better this week. He was
good.
Kind of down in the dumps last week, with his health. Jeff's dad's getting older. And this week's a much better one. So God bless him. Glad to hear that.
Being asked by a fan of number 98 for Acadiana is the McKinley. No, he's number 96.
Yeah, I believe he's a junior.
Yeah.
And they said he's a stud. They said he's
a beast.
one of the best D linemen in the. They say supposedly he's the best D lineman in the state, and he's a junior. So
yeah,
we'll probably talk a lot more about him throughout the ball game. Hopefully we don't on our side.
So the Patriots with the penalty will kick it off from the Wreckin' Ram 45-yard line.
Go get it. Go get it. Go
Kick
get it.
Far side, fielded at the 6-yard line.
No.
10,
Get outside.
15, 20 to have a wall.
Good.
And this will be near the 30-yard line. Let's see what he spotted. That was Babineau on the return. Listen, Acadiana leads the state in scoring 51-plus points a game. This game is far from over. These guys can score quickly. They had a nice little wall.
Yep.
They just ran out of real estate.
Yeah, our outside guys got to get there and get up the field a little better.
28-yard line officially is where they'll spot it. So with 2:08 to go in the quarter, 1st and 10 Wreckin Rams going right to left. Ball in the near hash mark. The better the quarterback. The two halfbacks going to be Hippolyte the right side and Goche near side.
All right, hopefully this is a flag on not being set, Kevin.
Yeah.
I've talked about this for years,
Yeah.
and I mean years. Is that what it is, Gordon?
Yes, this
Okay.
false start.
Yeah, you cannot, and just for the fans out there, and I don't care if you're a fan of Acadiana or not or whatever, you cannot go from an up position to a squatting position to a 3-point or 4-point stance and not be set for a second. You can't do it in the backfield. You can't do it on the line of scrimmage. You can't do it anywhere. In the game of football, period, you have to be set for a complete second. You cannot have more than one guy in motion. So hopefully somebody's finally gotten in the officials' ears, and they're eventually going to call it. And I know that it's about rhythm. It's about getting down low, getting under somebody's pads, and you want to be able to have that down rhythm to come up. But the rule's there for a reason, so hopefully they continue to stick with it.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 23-yard line, 1st down and 15.
Again, that's not a whole second, but I'm not going to complain about it too much.
Hippolyte on the carry, crosses the 25 to the 20, between the 26 and 27-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down, let's call it 11. If you're a fan of old school football, tonight's game is it.
Yeah, you're right. Tell you what, I like big number 72 on their team just finishing somebody.
Well, they got some horses
That's
now.
Jackson Hammond, senior, 6'1", 260 pounds.
The better drop back to pass to the far side. Complete little hook and
Oh,
ladder
the hook
again.
and ladder.
Oh,
Nice job.
Good job by that. Is that Brown? Yes. Danny Brown was on the guy, the receiver who caught it.
Yep, saw
and
it
when
coming.
he laddered, he got off of him and made a tackle.
Good job by him. Just see, because it was almost coming straight in his face, Kevin, where he could see it, and he was able to keep his eyes up. Had a good back pedal, saw it right in his face, and then saw the guy coming behind him.
And shed it.
Yep,
tackle,
shed it, and was able to get to it. So good job by Trey Brown again. I'm glad I talked to him, or he came and talked to me yesterday, so I know exactly who he is, and now I could have a face with a name.
Ball is at the 31-yard line, and he get it to the 30, 38. It's called 30, but the Wreckin Rams will call timeout. So with 42 seconds to go in the quarter, official timeout charge to the Wreckin Rams, but it's the Patriots 14, the Wreckin Rams 0. Go ahead, Danny.
It's a good call by them, because they don't
Big
have
play.
any momentum in the game right now. This is the crucial down and distance for them, 3rd and 7. They have not been able to score, put any points on the board, so they would hate to get in trouble having a punt here. So a good job, coach calling the timeout, bring them to the sidelines, understand what they're trying to get done, and then go back out there in 3rd and in a critical down and distance here.
We appreciate you guys listening to us via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Thank you. And even look, if you got some Wreckin Ram fans listening, feel free to interact with Danny and I, ask a question or make a comment. Send it to 504-259-7690. Give us your name and location. We don't have caller ID. Love to give you a shout out and see what you have to say. Of course, real quick, Jerry Savan, class of 03, and his lovely wife, Chantel Savan, class of 05, said the Bears got some fire tonight.
Yep.
Poke him in the style, Coach Rob style. I believe you, buddy.
Let's go, baby. I want to give a shout-out to Jeremy Crenshaw, Stephen Nugent, and his family are listening, plus Juan Montevias, and his mom is in our prayers. Let's go, Curtis Nation.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go, 3rd down 7. Play action pass, rolls near side. DeBetter
Go get to him.
has a receiver open. Oh, it's caught, and Danny, he might have it at the sticks. Let's see what they spotted.
Close.
Needed at the 38. And I think he might have it.
I think he got it too, Kevin. I want to give a shout out to my good buddy Chris Vallata, coach for Madden's Diamond Elite team.
Go ahead, Gordon.
Oh, they were saying 4th down, but I think they're confused. This is a 1st down.
Yeah, it's at the sticks. Right at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 Wreckin Rams with 34 seconds to go. Go ahead, Danny.
Oh, nothing much. I just wanted to say Baylor wants me to give a shout out to Mr. C. That's Mr. Carmenel and his son Levi. He said Mr. C teaches him different workouts after class and sticking with him now that Baylor's in the boot, helping him out.
Hippolyte got the handoff, crosses the 40 maybe to the 41-yard line, but flag near side. Gordon, did you see what that might be?
Yeah.
Chop block?
Chop block.
Okay.
You know, and that's one thing I'm talking about Mr. C and Baylor all week. He's kind of kidding with me at home. But this is the one thing I love about John Curtis is the people there, the family, the faculty, they have a vested interest in your kids, you know. You're not just another number. They want to see them healthy. They want to see them progress. They want to see them get well. You ever ask for help in class, they're going to help you. They're going to do the things that they need to do to allow your kids to be successful in life. So I want to say thank you to all the teachers, the faculty, staff, the family, everybody out there for always taking and going that extra mile. You know, I hate to say it about a lot of other schools. I'm not going to mention any names, but we constantly get students from other schools that just don't give the same attention. So I appreciate the teachers out there, and of course, Mr. C. Baylor said I had to mention your name.
Go
guys,
ahead.
They said it was a false start, so no chop block.
Okay. Move the ball back. This would be first and 12. Looks like.
Second.
I got you. Quick shout out to Kevin Melanson. Congratulations to the Hall of Fame class. Thanks for checking in, Kevin. Well, that's only a 2-yard penalty.
Well, I was about to say, so did they?
They can move it back further. You can't have a 2-yard penalty. It should be 5.
Okay.
That looked odd. So now the ball is at the Wreckin Ram 34-yard line.
All right. Well, I hate to say Acadiana has taken some opportunities to shoot themselves in the foot tonight a little bit on some fumbles and some penalties and things like that. They haven't settled in offensively, and that's got a lot to do with the way that our defense is playing with some intensity.
The better with a quick pitch to the halfback comes near side. He turns the corner, and we're going to run him out of bounds near the 40 or late flag. They're going to hit us.
All right, we didn't hit him out of bounds.
It was close, but they're going to call Jason Curtis for late hit.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not buying that one, Kev. It's hard for us to see. I'm going to watch it again on the replay.
Yeah.
But he's chasing after the football.
That was
they did a
Goche
good
on the
job
carry.
of getting after our DB. Maybe.
It was Goche on the carry.
Yep.
The penalty will move it further into Patriot territory. It'll be a first down, Wreckin Rams.
But to be honest with you, I don't think Jason from that angle behind a blocker could tell that the guy was out of bounds or not out of bounds. You know, it wasn't one of those that he could easily see, and he's running with him the whole way. He came up and flashed late behind a blocker, so that's a tough one to do. But, yeah, he was definitely out of bounds.
27 seconds to go in the quarter. The penalty moves the ball to the Patriot 48-yard line. Goche and Hippolyte are the halfbacks. Hippolyte gets the handoff, and they're going to stop him at the
There you go.
45, gain of 3. And that might do it for the first quarter. 15 seconds to count. Let's see if they hurt. No, then I can hurry up. 10 seconds. Give a shout out to Miss Latricia Callio. His son is, of course, number 2.
Yep.
Very good defensive back for us.
Yeah, he's done a great job for us. A
thanks
good
for checking
kid.
in.
He's always very respectful. Comes up, tells you hello.
And that's it. That'll wrap up the first quarter of play. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 14, the Acadiana Wreckin Rams 0.
Kevin, for that first quarter of action, something a little different. Not a sponsor quite yet. I'm going to get after his butt soon, but that's Kai Dong. He just sent his son to Curtis this week, pulled him out and sent his son to Curtis at the beginning of this week. They said it was a fantastic first week. They absolutely loved it. That's his son Noah, so we appreciate that. He coaches Baylor at the F&A right up the street here at LaSalle, where we are. But they are opening up a New Jersey Mike's in Elmwood, and he said that he loves to target 16 to 18-year-old kids for employees. So if any of the kids at Curtis are looking for some employment, just go to jerseymikes.com, fill it out, go see Mr. Kai, tell him Danny Wimpron sent you, Danny, Kevin, and Robbie, and let's go see what happens.
Quick shout out to Mike O'Brien checking in. We appreciate you guys. Real quick, the Patriots got the ball after 3 plays. They fumbled it within the Wreckin Rams. Had 1 play, they fumbled it back, and then Patriots went on a 3-play drive, 67 yards in distance. Prout had a 51-yard touchdown run. Kipper's PAT made it 7-0, and then with 2:15 to go in the quarter, Bruno had a 2-yard touchdown run, and Kipper's PAT makes it 14-0, and that's where we stand as we start the second quarter. Wreckin Rams now going left to right.
I got a shout out from a lot of people's favorites in Thibodeau. That's Colin Guggenheim.
Hey.
Colin Guggenheim, big running back for the Colonels and quarterback, and call him Slash, I guess now, but everybody remembers him.
Oh, handoff up the middle. Goche
Get that ball out.
Going to
Get
have
that
a
ball
first down
out.
to Moore. He's going to cross a 30 to the Patriot 28-yard line, and that's be more than enough for the first down. Yeah, Danny, hopefully the Patriots defense is very hydrated and got a lot of rest because Acadiana's offensive front line, they're huge.
Oh, it's good to see number
Extremely
90.
physical.
That's Braylon Montero Azada. He's finally in the game. We'll talk a little bit about him. Good to see him out there.
First and 10, Wreckin Rams. Hippolyte gets the handoff, and he's going to be tackled near the 26. Let's give him 2. Second down, 8.
Yep, short gain. Good job of playing physical up front again. Here we go. We're taking some DBs off, running some DBs on. I like being able to have some depth on the defensive front. If you remember last week, Kevin, we unfortunately had to run some offensive linemen in to play defensive line. And I asked Bryce the other day, I said, how you like going both ways? He said, I actually really like it. I said, well, good for you. I know you probably gassed, but that's good to have you.
Twins to the left. They throw it
get
far
him.
side. Babineau dropped it. It might be a
Keep
lateral.
going, keep
Callio.
going.
Oh, they're going to say incomplete, but
Oof.
I like Callio hustling because we lost the fumble that
Yep.
way last week. So
Yep. That's a good heads-up play right there. Keep chasing after. You don't know as a DB
What that
if that
referee's
thing
gonna
is,
call.
exactly lateral or if it's backwards or whatever. So you got to keep chasing after the football. And thank goodness for us, incomplete. It's going to bring up third and what are you calling it, 8?
yeah. Quick shout out to Miss Betty and Mr. Vernon Walker and David Higgins.
What's
course,
up?
that's
What's up?
They're at the shrine.
There you go. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. That's our Phoenix chapter of our fan club.
Yeah, I saw David put a picture today of him and Jonathan. I think that was from back in the day. But Dave looked big, though. He looked nice and big and strong. It wasn't from him back in high school in his skinny days. He wishes he was that size now. Back then, probably.
Third and 8, Wreckin Rams. Ball in the near hash mark. The better drop backs a pass. Pump fakes is in trouble.
Step up, step
he
up.
Steps up.
Good
He'll
job.
be tackled nearly 22-yard line. So it'll be fourth down, and let's call it.
I'll tell you, it was a good
5.
job right there by Callio. I think that they were trying to step up and throw it into the flat. Callio did a good job of playing his flat assignment and not allowing him to just throw the quick hitch for an easy 6-7 yard gain. He was underneath it, so the quarterback had to kind of flip his hips, go the opposite way, or step up and run, and he stepped up and ran. And it's going to bring up fourth down and big down in distance here.
Fourth and 5. Stack Twins near side. Ball in the near hash mark.
Nah, don't jump offside.
They were they were trying to jump us offside. They called timeout top of the field.
I was about to say, hopefully we didn't. Okay.
That's okay. Good job of the defense. We're
Good
not
job,
jumping
D.
offsides.
I see those butts move forward. I'm thinking, goodness gracious. You got to be making that call from the sidelines. Down in distance, fourth and inside of 5.
Now we flinched.
Ball key. Right. But a good
flinched.
job of not jumping all the way. So great job by them and keeping their assignment and understanding what they're trying to do.
They still may go for it, though.
They definitely could. To be honest with you, a team like Acadiana that's got how many kids they have in high school? 4,000 or 5,000 kids in high school. It's a big school.
Big school. I don't know what the numbers, but it's
big.
More than we have.
I'm pretty sure that they have a kicker that could kick with a little distance with that many kids on the roster and that many kids in school. So we'll see what they decide here. But you got to remember they're down 14. So coach might be thinking this is critical to be able to get a touchdown, and this is critical for us to punch them in the mouth and not allow anything here on fourth down.
How about this shout out from Allie Broussard, the original Acadiana Wreckin Ram class of 03. And I believe it's the same Allie Broussard that played at LSU. And I saw him in 2004 go off on Ole Miss Rebels.
There you go. Allie, you were my wife's roommate. I don't know if you remember a little cutie, Ashley Fromeyer. She was probably in one of your classes. Well, she's Ashley Fromeyer Wimpron now, brother.
Thanks for checking in, Allie Broussard.
That's definitely a name that we all remember. He's a heck of a running back.
Yeah, he was. Roll out to the left. The better in trouble steps up.
Step up.
Trying to wait. He's hit as he throws. Incomplete.
Yes.
Turns it over on downs. Woo! Great job and great coverage. Oh, late flag over here near side. I don't know what happened.
And maybe us on the field. I'm not sure.
Might be a sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
Could be.
As it was.
Okay, well, it's just a warning. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what it was? The offense was running on the field, excited that the defense coming on. I guess the referee saw so many guys on the field, but whatever. It's after the play.
Great job right there by the Patriots getting after the quarterback. And, Kevin, the one thing I'll say, good job by the QB getting outside, but a good job by the defense getting up and getting physical, getting in his face and running after him, playing some team football there.
Yeah. So the Patriots get it over on downs at their own 22-yard line. 9:49 to go in the half. The Patriots lead the Wreckin Rams 14-0. We'll go with twins to the right. Ball in the near hash mark. Prout and Gabriel, the halfbacks. We'll go near side. Gabriel gets the handoff, and they're going to mark him at the 25. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I'll tell you, so far, Kevin, in this ball game, the momentum has been on the Patriots' side. Thank goodness to the defense keeping us in it, and the offense being able to sustain drives and finish off with some points. So far, it's been all red, white, and blue. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Bruno under center. We'll come near side. Bruno keeps it.
2 hands on it.
Yeah, trying to.
Pretty good duck step right there, trying to get up and inside. He's close. I'm telling you right now, Kevin, he's close for a big one. Somebody's going to be out of position, scraping wide or scraping too tight, and I think he's going to make a big play tonight with his feet.
They're going to mark it at the 27-yard line, so it should be 3rd and 5. Got to get it to the 32. 8:52 and counting in the second quarter. Patriots will go with twins receivers to the right. Ball's on the near hash mark. Kaheem Smith and Gabriel, the halfbacks. Will send Smith in motion to the right. Bruno back to pass, fires a curl route to Mitchell, in and out of his hands. And it'll force a punt.
We got to keep coming back to the football and go make a play. Hold on a second.
So with 8:28 to go, 8:28 to go in the half, the Patriots will punt it for the first time tonight. Deep for the
Kevin, Coach Jesse Barksdale came up here and had, it looked like they jumped off sides.
Let's see.
Oh,
There's
Lord. That could be huge.
It is. That may be a first down on that for us.
Yes, sir. Boy, what a heads-up play.
We had a shift on it. What happened was we went to punt and we had a shift, and they jumped off sides, and the penalties will get it a first down. We needed 5, and that's the penalty yards.
Yeah, Acadiana has not been as disciplined as I would have thought.
I saw Coach Barksdale walk in for a second. What happened?
Well, Coach Barksdale came upstairs, turned around, and he had this old-time sweatshirt on. I said, man, what is that? That thing looks cool. He said that was Coach Rob's. Coach Rob gave it to me a long time ago.
Nice.
That's cool. That thing looks sweet. That's the kind you say, I'm going to buy that off of you, but those kind are not for sale, my brother.
So the penalty moves it to the 32-yard line.
Great job. Nice play call right there, Kevin. Down in distance, like we said, again, 4th and inside of 5, and we make them jump.
Ball in the near hash mark. Prout and Gabriel, the halfbacks, will go to the right. Gabriel, right halfback, over center. And he's going to get it to the 35-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I tell you, Gabriel's done a good job of running hard this year.
He has.
He really has.
Yeah, I got a fan checking in saying 1978 Curtis lost Acadiana 7-0 and it started a 43-game winning streak. Actually, that was in 1979. But you're right, it did start the 43-game winning streak on week 2. Prout with the pitch over the right corner, and he's not going to get it. I tell you
Nice
what, let's
tackle.
give credit for that's
number 11.
Yeah,
that's Keeman Thibodeau.
Nice job by him.
11th grader, 5'9", 165 pounds. Good job on the perimeter, taking on a block from a big tight end, kind of shedding it, just not playing inside, outside, stringing it a little bit, then getting off the block, getting outside, and getting upfield. Nice job.
Yeah, what that fan said, we had a season opener and in Scott lose to the Wreckin Rams 7-0, and from week 2, we don't lose again until week 2 of the 82 season against Bogalusa.
Well, think about it this way.
Crazy.
When you were talking about it earlier, how many losses do we have to Acadiana? 2?
2. We're 2-2. Yeah.
2-2. So out of the minimal amount of games that JT's lost, Acadiana's responsible for 2 of them.
Tell you what, we had a backside screen. I tell you what, big number 96 McKinley.
Yeah, we
put
had
the ball
something
and
set
knocked
up
it down.
too, Kev.
But nice play for him. That's going to force us to punt.
Looked like we had some blockers.
Yep.
Had a little bit of room there.
Play was set up actually, but he just stuck his paw out and swatted it down.
Yeah, good job on McKinley right there.
Whew.
Oh, I think we had something
did.
going.
But credit him for making the play. They don't have anybody back. The Beta gets back there late.
Did they hit their guy?
It did, but I think they recovered it. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be near the 30.
Flip a little bit of field position there. On,
I'm trying to figure out where to spot it.
give a shout out to Miss Trish Gerardo and her hubby. They said they love watching us on YouTube. Appreciate you guys.
Now, fan, that's what's about Bogalusa. What happened was the Patriots lost to Acadiana in the season opener of 1979. So when we won on week 2, the Patriots do not lose again until week 2 of 1982 when we went to Bogalusa. So Bogalusa snapped the Patriots' 43-game winning streak. And then we lose to Winfield in the state championship that year. So when we win in week 1 against South Lafourche in 83, we don't lose again until my sophomore year, week 2 of 86. Another 43-game winning streak when John Eric beat us. So we had 2 43-game winning streaks. But Bogalusa was the team who broke the first in week 2 of 82 at Bogalusa. But they had a guy named Roger McGee who played receiver at LSU. And, I forgot, the quarterback went to Mississippi State. His name slips my memory right now, but if y'all can remember that, throw it at me. But they had some offensive firepower, the Lumberjacks did.
Mr. Kerry Lorcella checking in. He said your Memphis team is trying, but Tulane going to have to beat them up. But shout out from the Patriot Lorcella Nation.
Twins near side. They hand it off to the halfback. Goes to the left. That's going to be Goche. He got about 7. Let's see where they spot it. Jason Curtis on the stop. Ball's at the Patriot 40.
There you go.
43-yard line. There was a gain of 7. Second down 3.
Clock continuing to run. Looks like we got about 6:15 left here in the second quarter. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Patriots are up 14-0 over Acadiana Wreckin Rams so far.
From the other side, handoff, straight up handoff. That's going to be Collins, the left side halfback.
They have some linemen and running backs and everybody climbing to the second level, but our guys are doing a good job not allowing them much room in the running game. Having said that, they're still pounding it forward for a few yards for first downs.
But that was enough for the first down.
Yep. You only have to get 3 1/3 every time.
Ball is at the 45-yard line of the Wreckin Rams. 5:38 and counting in the second quarter. Gaucher to near side halfback, Collins the left side. Power play to Gaucher, turning the corner. Lacron hit him first, but he just kept running. Danny got 5 yards. He's going to be tackled out of bounds at the 50.
Yep.
2nd and 5.
I tell you what, we're running after the football though, Kevin.
We are.
You know, our guys are getting to the ball inside out pretty well. Stepping up, running sideline to sideline. Good first step by the linebackers, getting chopped out front, but the DBs are playing strong. Defensive line's running after it. Defensive ends doing their job. So here we go. Clock continuing. Clock stop out of bounds. Still have not seen either team try to push the ball downfield yet, Kevin.
The Beta hands it off. Should be no gain. A.J. Smith. See who else is in there.
And I'll also say
Jeffrey Curtis on attack. Go ahead, Danny.
I'll also say that's not really either team's style,
right,
to try to attack in the air too much. But I know that we can do it. And week to week, you know, being a QB and you being a receiver, you know, we call for the ball probably a little bit too much to try to be pushed when you're doing a good job. But here's the bottom line: if you're running the ball well, just keep running the ball.
Yep. 4:47 and counting. 3rd down. Wreckin Rams. The Beta throws it near side.
Go get it.
Just
good job.
Babineau slipped on the out route, but to be honest with you, the pass was over his head anyway. He wouldn't have caught it.
Sure was.
So it'll be 4th down and just call it 7 with 4:39 to go in the half. Punt return team runs on the field quickly. Kaheem Smith will stand back near the Patriot 20. Number 7 is Amari Dupas. Let's see if we almost blocked the first one. Oh, high snap. He got it. Here we come. Almost blocked it again, but this time, what a kick.
We got to lay out, Kev.
Smith, fair caught it and falls down at the Patriot 23-yard line. So
I know you don't want to run into the punter, Kevin, but I want to see us lay out with a full head of steam and take that thing right off his foot.
Yep.
But I tell you what, good job. But, yeah, he boomed it pretty good, Kevin, for us thinking we were going to get to it. A nice high punt, not that deep, but a good high punt, and we did a good job of just fair catching it, securing the football, and giving our offense the ball back with 4:31 left here in the second.
Yep. Patriots have it at their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10. We need to score here because they'll get the ball at the halftime. Bruno, we almost fumbled it. Prout caught it. I was watching it. Prout was a near side halfback, Danny, and Bruno opened up to his left. Prout was cutting over to come across the center. It looked like the ball hit his top forearm, and the ball popped up, but he caught it and fell forward. Very fortunate there.
Ooh, goodness.
He fumbled it forward, but caught it in the air, but one of those defensive linemen could have easily caught it as well, but gain of 2. 2nd down 8. Will come near side. Bruno keeps it, pitches it late. Gabriel turns the corner. Should have the 1st down and more. They're going to knock him out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Near the 44-yard line. So big gain there by Gabriel. 1st and 10 Patriots.
Not a bad job out there by number 15, Xavier Brown. Just can't allow your hands to get extended, Xavier. If he gets off, you got to just let him go. Push him, shove him, but don't let your hands get locked in and get all the way out.
Yep.
They'll usually call that. But a good job outside, again, staying after the DB and us trying to get vertical, making something happen up the field for another 1st down.
Yep, ball at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 with 3:26 to go in the half. We'll go to the right. Bruno keeps it, turns the corner.
Flag in the backfield here.
Yeah, it's across the 50, get it to the 47 of the Wreckin Rams. But let's see, probably a hold in there.
Yeah,
thank you for that, fan. Lundy was the quarterback. He went to Mississippi State, and boy, he gave LSU some fits in the mid-'80s. But Lundy was the quarterback, and Raji McGee, who was an all-SEC receiver for the Tigers.
Well, I tell you what, I hope they didn't call holding right there on our guy. It looks like our guy buried him in the dirt. And I think they called it on the right tackle, 79. 79 basically just ran through him. The guy got tripped up and just put him on his back. So I hope that wasn't the call. I hate to see that, but I don't know. I couldn't see the rest of it really. Not sure what the official saw.
So the penalty moves the ball back to the Patriot 34-yard line. It'll be 1st down and a long 20.
I want to see Mike Turner on a post over the middle of the field. Maybe faking an option down the middle, throwing the post.
Under 3 minutes to go.
Get that front side safety to come down.
Draw play to Gabriel.
Got a little bit of a hole here.
Yep, breaks a couple tackles. And he's going to get it near the 47-yard line. So about a gain of 13 there. 2nd down and 7. Patriots will send 2 receivers to the right. Ball in the near hash mark. Prout the near side halfback. Gabriel the right side. We'll give it to Gabriel. Crosses the center. No gain. So now it'll be 3rd down 7 with 2:08 and counting. I would not have a problem throwing the ball here, even if it's an incomplete. Stop the clock because the defense is playing really well.
I wouldn't either. Well, not only that, Kevin, you have the whole side, top of the field. You're on the left hash. You have the whole side of the field to work. Give the ball to a receiver in space and allow him to, a high percentage throw, allow him to do something here. There it is.
There it is.
Now make a move. Now make a move. Get up
Mitchell and Danny.
There you go.
He did.
What's wrong with that?
He just took the defensive back out of bounds, but I think he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, we said it last week, Kevin, and I'll say it again to you. If you're a dog out there at wide receiver and you don't want the football, then you shouldn't be out there. If you're a dog and you can't, and you say to yourself, I can't make a move on one guy and make something happen, then you're not a dog. So right there, they said, hey, Tyler Mitchell, you get the opportunity, I'm going to flip you the ball, go to the first down. They did just that. There you go. That's the operation. That's the way it's supposed to work.
1:35 to go in the half. Ball on the Wreckin Ram, 49-yard line, 1st and 10 Patriots. Stacked twins near side. We'll send turn in motion away from the formation. Hand it off to Gabriel. Power sweep near side. Has a lot of run room.
He's got it.
It's gone. Oh, he tripped.
Oh,
Danny, he's taking it to the house, and a sniper took him out. Oh, my God. He tripped
goodness
up
gracious.
on his own foot. I think he
Yeah.
saw green. He got too excited and stubbed his toe.
I tell you.
Holy mackerel. That
Good
would have been a
job.
touchdown.
Yeah, he looked like he's limping a little bit. A good job by, I think, the running back. Just keeping pressure on pressure and then pushing him out, and he stuck his back foot in the ground and got vertical.
Quickly
So nice
handed
job.
off. Short gain to the 26. That would have been a touchdown.
That was 6 for sure.
Somebody check the grassy knoll across the field there. Goodness gracious. Timeout on the field with 1:12 to go in the half. It's the Patriots 14, the Wreckin Rams 0.
Good stuff, though, Kevin. Moving the ball successfully, taking a lot of time off the clock like we talked about. So, yeah, nice job so far by the Patriots playing a complete half thus far. We got still got some time, 1:12 left here after a timeout by the Patriots. We have the ball on the 26-yard line.
2nd and 6.
26 yards to go for pay dirt, and we'll see what happens here.
Gordon, real quick, what's the mood down on the sideline compared to the last 2 weeks?
They are vocal
Good.
tonight.
Good.
Everybody's talking everybody up.
Good,
Good.
there you go.
That's what we need.
And talking a little trash is okay too, huh, Gordon? Every now and then.
Oh, yeah. I do it every now and
Okay,
then.
I was about to say. You do it, I do it. Hopefully they don't do it. We'll just leave it up to us.
Cherry's checking in from Porters, and also the 8th grade won last night. Yeah, we were talking about it before the game, Danny.
Yeah, they look physical. Good job by them. You know, St. James came into Curtis. They looked really big. I mean, I was surprised. You know, I kind of gave them probably one of the things that a lot of people say to us when we get off the bus, like, whoa, these kids are in 8th grade. St. James had a big old quarterback, some big kids, but we were very physical. And actually, they scored on some very explosive plays, like some long passes. They don't do that. It's even a wider margin. But I think we won 42-28, a really good ball.
Counter option, Kaheem Smith's in trouble, cannot turn the corner, and actually he loses 2 to the 28.
How many timeouts we have left here, Kevin? Can you see?
No, it's not on the scoreboard. I think we have 1.
I think it's 1 also. We got
So we lost 2.
56 and counting, getting a huddle.
3rd and
Call it.
7 now.
And we got some time. No time to panic. Just call your 3rd down play. See where it lines up. See what we can do maybe on 4th down, line up and kick it or go for it. But again, 3rd and a little bit of distance, give one of your guys an opportunity.
Ball in that right hash mark. Bruno in the center. He's going to let the play clock go down to 3 and call timeout.
All right.
So with 27 seconds to go in the half, timeout charge to the Patriots. They lead the Wreckin Rams 14-0.
Kevin, talk to me who we have coming up here next and what's going on the rest of the season here.
So after this game, we'll go on the road, if you will, cross town to St. Aug next Saturday. It'll be a 2:30 kickoff against the Purple Knights. Then we'll come back next Friday, or the following Friday on the 27th, which will be senior night right here at the Shrine and Airline. And then we'll wrap up the regular season at Carr on Friday, November 3rd in Algiers.
Which is a crazy thing, right? Because you go into the season. Just think about what we were talking about a month and a half ago, right? Everybody's talking about St. Aug. St. Aug's the Dogs. They got all kind of Division I prospects. Nobody's talking about Holy Cross.
Nope.
Nobody's talking about anybody else except probably Curtis, St. Aug, obviously Carr like always. But, man, how it's changed. Holy Cross is undefeated. St. Aug's not playing that well. We have 2 losses. So that's one of the things that I love about football. Each and every week. That's why I hate in college, and you have your opinion. I hate when they do a top 25 the first week of the season. I'm like, you get teams in the top 25 that just get knocked off like that in the first 3 weeks. So where do we get this gauge from? So I like to see how it shakes up throughout the season. But I tell you what, wouldn't rather anybody else than what's playing on the field with us right now tonight.
Yep.
Oh.
And we called another timeout. So do we burn both of our? No,
I think that was Acadiana.
Acadiana call that
Yeah,
timeout.
I think he pointed the wrong way.
The black hat pointed to Curtis and the white hat pointed to Acadiana.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was wondering when he pointed our way. I said, why would we do that?
No.
unless we didn't have the proper personnel on the game. But it looks like we came out in that like little tight twins to the bottom of the field with Mike Turner split out to the boundary. So we'll see how we do it. Maybe that's what they saw. It was a different formation than they were used to, so they had to get the proper personnel lined up for a big play.
You'll like this, Danny. Halftime, Memphis 14, Tulane 10.
Uh-oh. Go Tigers. I went up there a couple weeks ago. You remember. It was a nice little trip, man. Missed that town, missed those people, and that was really good. But unfortunately, I was really hoping they would play Tulane here,
Yeah.
on a Saturday. So every other year I kind of get to go to the game down here, and it's a fun day. But they're up in Memphis, and hopefully, and I'll be honest with you, I always cheer for Tulane, just not when they play us.
Chris and Tony from Laurel checking in. Go Dagan and go Patriots. Appreciate you guys.
Who do we have at Tulane now? We got anybody besides Angelo Anderson? Angelo playing a good bit, or
A little bit.
good? I hope so. He was a hell of a player in
There
high
we go.
school.
Tight trips. Near side. Ball in that right hash mark. Now we'll send Turner in motion across the formation.
Two guys went with him.
Quick zip to Kaheem Smith. Looks like he wants to pass wide open.
He's wide open.
Touchdown!
Yes!
Woo! Tyler Mitchell just ran a flag route, and they just totally forgot about us, Danny.
I tell you, that was one of those. Well, they actually look at the replay, Kevin. When Mike Turner goes in motion, they send two guys. The safety goes and the backside corner go, and so wide open. That was one of those balls. Great throw, by the way, from the lefty. And that was one of those balls that just hung up there for a year, and you hope that Tyler could just concentrate to make the easy catch. He does just that. And for right now, Kevin, this is looking good.
The halfback pass for 28 yards out, excuse me.
That's something you don't see by us very much,
No.
I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you when you probably saw it last in a second. Patriots
Okay. I know you'd know.
line up for the PAT. Snap, place, kick is up, and it is good. So with 20 seconds to go in the half, it's the Patriots 21, the Wreckin' Rams 0.
I mean, I know I see it down at the lower school from Coach Bryan a good bit, but that's about it.
How about 1975 state championship game?
Uh-oh.
Chris Shelley's the quarterback. Does the inside veer to the right.
Uh-huh.
Gets hit. The ball pops out. The pitch back is Earl Ostracker. The ball hits perfectly on the ground as Ostracker's running the pitch, catches it on a perfect bounce, takes 2 steps, throws it. Freshman Chris DePolo, whoop, out route, touchdown.
Unscripted pass, or you
Yep.
think it was called?
No,
What?
Yeah.
Man, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
75?
75.
So if they don't get that,
But that was the first touchdown of the game.
might not have the ship.
We lose. We missed the extra point. Then they score a touchdown, and we
that's
come back
awesome.
and get another touchdown later on. Maybe I think Lenny Dubois scored the next touchdown.
What was the score?
Steve Downey makes the PAT. It's 13-6.
Oh, that was the one you were.
Notre Dame Crowley comes back and scores a touchdown, but it said they go for 2, and David Gilmore makes the saving tackle. We win 13-12.
That's why it was the most important extra point
in school history.
There you go.
Kipper's kicking off a little nub.
Oh,
They misplayed as Goche, but he picks it up. Better make a tackle. Breaks one tackle. He's taking it around
Got
the far
some
side.
speed.
Yeah, he's close to the
good job of running them down. Good job of staying after 'em.
40-yard line. Nice return there by Goche with 11 seconds to go in the half.
Good job of just continuing to hustle, stay after it. Sometimes that's hard, Kevin. You're not sure if you can get to them or not. You know what? You just keep going. Keep hustling. Do it for your guys. Keep running, keep pursuing. Try to get to them, and other guys are going to step up and make it happen. They did that.
How about that last drive, Danny? 10 plays, 77 yards in distance, 4:11 off the clock.
There you go.
Halfback pass from Kaheem Smith to Mitchell. Kipper's
Yeah.
PAT makes it 21-0 at the half.
Cool to see those little wrinkles.
Yep. DeBetta back to
Stay
pass.
deep.
Steps
Stay
up.
deep.
Plenty of room
Now
to
step
run.
up and go get them.
He's going to run it. He's to the 50. And we're going to tackle him
Is
at
that
the
inbounds?
47.
Yep.
He's inbounds. And
Inbounds.
that'll do it. And that's
Good
it.
job.
So after a great first half of play by the John Curtis Christian Patriots, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 21, the Acadiana Wreckin' Rams 0.
Tell you what, great first half for us, Kevin. For that first half, great first half of action, I want to say thank you to our good buddy Ryan Estes and Bobby Seafood. They're a family-owned restaurant located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge, and they were established in September 1978 and are celebrating 45 years of business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials, fresh prepared food, hot delicious po' boys, and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. So give them a call, Ask for Coach, I'll say Coach. He used to be a coach, Coach Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738-2104 to place your lunch orders or to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, 738-2104, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriot Football, and we appreciate them.
Absolutely. This is Hall of Fame week. Our inductees are walking on the field. And if our field mic can pick up the intros, we'll let you guys listen. And we'll get Robert to zoom in on the inductees. But anyway, the Hall of Fame inductees this year are going to be Greg Dubrock, class of 1981. Monique Dupard-Dayries, class of 1983. Michael Stonebreaker, class of 1986. Jonathan Wells, class of 1998. And Jessica Barksdale-Irwin, class of 2004. And we'll definitely talk more about it after this presentation. But real quick, we'll do a score and recap at the back half of the halftime. But your impressions or thoughts on the first half?
Well, I thought we played complete John Curtis football right there. Complete game altogether. Offense, defense. Defense set the tempo early, getting the ball back after a turnover by us. And then what do? We go ahead and punch them in the mouth, get 7 points on the board. And it just continued. The momentum stayed in our favor for the first half. We continued to rock and roll, do the things that we needed to do to be successful. 21-0 at halftime, couldn't be any happier.
We're going to let you guys listen to Mr. Bob User read the bios for our 2023 Hall of Fame class.
There was no doubt Jessica's sport was softball. JB was a 4-year starter pitcher and helped build the foundation of what is known now as the softball program. In 2001, her freshman year, she led the Lady Patriots to their first ever appearance at the LHSAA state tournament in Salford. In that quarterfinal game, she pitched 15 innings, the equivalent of 2 games. It is the longest recorded game in the state tournament. In 2003, her junior year, the Lady Patriots returned to the state tournament where she led the team to the school's first ever state championship. The Lady Patriots go on to win back-to-back state championships in her junior and senior year. She was named MVP for both state championship games. She earned all district MVP, all East Bank, and all Metro honors for 2001 and 2004. She was named All-State in her junior and senior year. In her senior year, she finished with a 0.10 ERA and pitched 171 innings before giving up an earned run. After college, JB returned to her old stomping grounds and assisted in coaching softball from 2008 to 2014. In 2019, she helped develop the elementary and junior high programs. Our girls are enjoying the same success she had as a player with junior high league championships. Jessica is married to Patrick Irwin and her son is at the lower school. Let's have a big hand for Jessica Barksdale Irwin. Our next inductee for John Curtis Christian School is Greg Dubrock. Greg is a 1981 graduate who attended John Curtis Christian School from 5th to 12th grade. As a young Patriot, Greg began his athletic career playing football, basketball, baseball, and ran track. Early on, he was nationally ranked in the top 10 AAU 880-yard runner. In the 7th and 8th grades, he continued the running events at John Curtis Christian School into the sophomore track season. He then shifted to the field events, competing in the shot put and the javelin. Once this transfer occurred, he won 3 individual state track titles. He won 2 in the shot put and 1 in the javelin in his junior year and senior track seasons. Greg eventually became the 5-year John Curtis Christian School track letterman and was on the 2 track team state championships in 1980 and 1981. Greg attended LSU from 1981 to 84. He became the first Patriot football player to sign an athletic scholarship with LSU. He was a 4-year football letterman and was named Freshman All-American in 1981. He was elected as an LSU football permanent team captain in 1984 by his fellow teammates in his senior season. During his 4 years at LSU, Greg accumulated numerous team honors and participated in both the 1982 Orange Bowl and the 1984 Sugar Bowl. Greg also holds the all-time LSU fumble recovery record. He was drafted by the New York Giants in the 1985 NFL draft. Greg resides in Baton Rouge. He retired in 34 years as a certified financial planner. He has been married to high school sweetheart and fellow John Curtis alum Stacy Miller for 38 years. Let's have a big hand for Greg Ducroc, our next inductee. Our next inductee is Monique Dupart-Davis. Monique began as a student at John Curtis Christian School in 1979 and graduated in May of 1983. Monique ran track her junior year and was the district champion in the 100-yard dash that same year. But basketball was her chosen sport. She played center for the Lady Patriots and led them to their very first playoff game in district championship in 81 and 82. Monique led the team in the district in both rebounds and points all 3 seasons, averaging over 13 rebounds and 12 points per game. She was selected to both the All-East Bank and All-District teams in 81, 82, and 83, and was the district MVP in 82. She was also the first Lady Patriot ever selected All-State in basketball in 1982. After graduating from John Curtis, Monique attended the University of Southwestern Louisiana. Monique has spent the majority of her adult life volunteering. She coached girls basketball and track at playgrounds for over 10 years and volunteers for the 3rd District community. Monique is married to her husband for 22 years, Jamal Daris. She has 3 adult children. Let's have a big hand for Monique Dupart-Daris. Let's meet Michael Stonebreaker, our next inductee. Michael Stonebreaker had exceptional football instincts and pass coverage abilities. He was the center of the John Curtis defense that helped the Patriots capture the state titles in 83, 84, and 85. During his time as linebacker at John Curtis, the defense flourished. In those championship seasons, the defense gave up an average of 7.8 points per game. Michael was 2-time All-State selection in football and was nominated to play in the Louisiana High School All-Star game in '86. Upon ending his high school career, Michael signed a football scholarship to play at the University of Notre Dame. During his 3 seasons at South Bend, he tallied 220 career tackles, 8 pass breakups, and 5 interceptions, including 1 return for a touchdown. Selected in the 9th round of the 1991 NFL Draft by the Bears, Stonebreaker played 3 seasons in the league with Chicago, Atlanta, and New Orleans. He played 1 season in the World Football League in Frankfurt Galaxy in 1995. He currently resides in New Orleans and is president of the Senior VP of Development for Alada Productions, an entertaining company specializing in film and music production. Let's give a big hand to Michael Stonebreaker. Our next inductee, Jonathan Wells. Jonathan Wells was a 4-sport athlete at John Curtis, participating in football, basketball, track, and weightlifting. He was a 3-time state champion in football and in 1997 was an all-state selection at running back. Jonathan was a leader on and off the field at John Curtis and earned a football scholarship to Ohio State University. Jonathan was the 2001 team MVP at Ohio State University and led his team to a victory against the University of Michigan with an outstanding performance. This was the first victory for the Buckeyes over Michigan since 1987. Jonathan led the Buckeyes in rushing with 1,300 yards and was named second team All-Big Ten. Jonathan was selected to play in the Senior Bowl, in which he was honored with the starting running back position. Jonathan was drafted as the 99th pick in the 2002 NFL Draft by the Houston Texans. He was the first leading rusher in franchise history in 2002 and named Special Teams Captain 2003, 2004, and 2005. Today, Jonathan is the International Ambassador for the Houston Texans organization. He, also along with his wife, Natalie, own Dynamic Consulting Group, which consults 4- and 5-star hotels and resorts internationally. Let's have a big hand for Jonathan Wells. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Colonial Regiment will take the field. Under the direction of Thomas Dean, the regiment is led by directors Thomas Dean and Chris Garcia. Dance team directed by Kelly Lawrence.
Well, I hope you guys got a chance to enjoy that halftime Hall of Fame presentation. Congratulations to all of them: Greg Dubrock, Monique Dupar, Dayrees, Michael Stonebreaker, Jonathan Wells, and Jessica Barksdale Irwin. Danny, I think the committee knocked it out of the park, top to bottom, star-studded.
Well, fantastic class, Kevin. The one thing it shows me is we're getting old, my brother, because
yeah, we are.
I can remember back in the day of just growing up and being a huge fan of Michael Stonebreaker, living across the street from him, wanting to do one thing in my life, and that was play football at Notre Dame and follow in his footsteps, being a Curtis Patriot. And man, what a heck of a group this is. I mean, I can remember them talking about Dubrock when I first got to Curtis in 7th grade about what a player he was. And then, of course, having the opportunity to play with Jonathan Wells on the same team. And Jonathan was pretty much kind of like the old type of running backs that Curtis had a long time ago, the big physical runners that could run over you, run through you, run past you, make a move, knock you over, and as well, like they mentioned, be such a dominant special teams player as well. So, and I had no idea, Kevin. I mean, I had an idea about Jessica Barksdale because, my wife played with her a little bit, and then when she was younger. But I had no idea until they started reading the stats tonight about how darn dominant she really was. So an unbelievable cast, and then of course Dupart as well, and which was before my time. But yeah, this was as good of a class as we've had with college and NFL experience and college experience for the girls, and just an unbelievable class. I would just makes me even more happy to be part of the Patriot family, to be able to have athletes like that have been successful on and off the field and are being right now successful in life as well.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, last night's banquet was awesome. All 5 of them gave great speeches. And I want to give a shout out to all the Hall of Fame past inductees that are in the suite.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 suites to the left of us. I hope you guys are enjoying the remaining part of the game and the festivities. It's been a great 2 days. Yesterday morning, 3 of the 5 got a chance to go to school. Stoney and Dubrock could not make it. But at least Monique, Jessica, and Jonathan got a chance to talk to the student body, and I know it's very special for the kids. Just awesome. I just missed Greg. I started in the 5th grade in August of '81. He graduated in that May, June, if you will. but everybody in the whole New Orleans knew who he was. The guy was a man-child. I mean, he played offense, defense, was a beast. 4-year starter at LSU. Check this out. So he's a true freshman at LSU starting. And for some odd reason, LSU and Alabama kicked off the season on a Friday night. Keith Jackson's calling it with Frank Broyles, and he's starting outside linebacker against Alabama. Well, week 2, LSU goes to South Bend to play Notre Dame. So he played against Alabama and Notre Dame his first 2 games out the block after graduating from Curtis.
That's cool.
Yeah, did really well. Was on LSU's Orange Bowl team in the 83 Orange Bowl 82 season. And in the 84 season, LSU went to the Sugar Bowl. He played in that as well. And, of course, Monique was a pioneer. First black all-state, first black player for us on the girls' side.
Yeah.
And so she was a pioneer for that and opened the doors for a lot of the other athletes down the road. But was the girls' first all-state basketball player in school history. Yeah, she was outstanding. And, of course, Stoney. He was the only guy on his senior year in '85, which is my freshman year, first year in AAA. He was all-district defensive MVP. He was all-Metro defensive MVP. He was the defensive MVP in the state championship game. And then in June, he played in the All-Star game, which they don't play anymore. He was the MVP of the All-Star game. He won all 4 MVPs in that 1 year. He's the only person to do that. Of course, goes to Notre Dame and wins the national championship in '88. Was a 2-time All-America for the Irish and placed 3rd in the Buckets. Finest behind some guy named Derek Thomas out of Alabama and Broderick Thomas out of Nebraska. He was 3rd. And if it wasn't for a phantom clip on a punt return by Rocket Ismail, he could have had a 2nd national championship, but Colorado ended up stealing one away from him that year. But
I was crying in the room.
Yeah, and then he got drafted by the Bears, played with the Saints a little bit, in the World League. And then, of course, Jonathan, you know more than that, being the quarterback his last 2 years. Just a beast. Goes to Ohio State, does really well there. And then Jessica Barksdale Irwin, I knew her when she was 1. Her dad transferred in to be my strength coach and position coach my sophomore and junior years. And he left right at the beginning of my senior year, right after we finished working out, right before camp started, to be the head strength coach at Tulane. But go back in the summer of '86, Coach Barksdale was here only for 2 months. And it was Jessica's birthday. She turned 1. It was at the end of July. And I remember, I still tell us every once in a while, I still see that little 1-year-old girl in diapers and push a little medicine ball around. And he went and got a little cupcake with a little 1 candle. And 4 or 5 of us sang happy birthday to her. I was 15 years old. We sang happy birthday to her. Now here she is in the Hall of Fame. But she was a dominant softball pitcher, as you just mentioned. And she basically put the softball program on the map. And the softball team won state championships her junior and senior year. And we're like, wow, for as dominant as what she was, what's going to happen to softball? Well, a young lady by the name of Ashley Brignac showed up and win 3 more. So she was the beginning of a 5-year run of softball championships.
Yeah, and she's kind of the beginning of when we really started being considered somewhat of a softball school.
Right.
And our girls' sports starting to be able to become dominant as the boys' sports.
Yep.
And so it's awesome job by her, kind of the start of the timing for the Patriot girls sports. And then, go back to Jonathan Wells, me playing with him. It was almost funny when I was younger. Now I got to play with Jonathan as a sophomore and be his quarterback. But even younger than that, playing at Jefferson Playground, and he didn't even know I played there. But because I was only there for probably he was older than me, so we didn't really play ball together. But they used to call him Thundercat. And we all grew up knowing, this guy's going to be something one day. He was always a physical specimen, very nice guy, very, very cordial person, but he was always just the bigger, better person when it came to sports. And so growing up, even at Curtis, he was another guy that I looked up to in that aspect, and then eventually was able to play with him. So it was a great honor for me to be his quarterback for a year. He was the kind of guy that when you said it's 4th and 2, 4th and 3, there's no doubt that we're giving him the ball and he's going to go get those yards. He was just that type of back. When you said, hey, we're running low on defense and someone needs to step up in linebacker, give him the ball. Punt return, kickoff return, give him the ball. He was just that type of player. And we've had probably 5 to 10 guys in the Curtis Nation over the past 50, 60 years that we could say of those type of players. Well, Jonathan was one of them.
See if we can hear Coach JT behind the run through.
Play hard, play smart. Let's go get him.
And here come the Patriots. What they need to pile on top of that that's pretty much how Greg was. They were pretty much same stats, 6'3", 220.
Yeah.
Running back and linebacker. I know there were times.
And they ran track.
Yeah, they threw Jonathan back at linebacker, so with Vic Valoria.
That kind of player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just true.
Yeah.
They were, and the funny thing is, they're a generation apart, right?
Yeah.
You know, Greg was 15 years before Jonathan, probably.
Yeah.
They're same type of mold of player. And, you know, Greg goes to LSU. He probably could have played at Ohio State, and Jonathan went to Ohio State, could have played at LSU. Like, they were that type of player that you could say, you know what, give that sucker the ball. It's time to go win this thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, like I said, the banquet last night was awesome. All 5 of them gave speeches, and, you know, it almost seems like the common theme. You've been around long enough where, you know, it seems like the family, the Curtis family, makes everybody feel like they're part of our family or we're extended family. And, of course, work. You know, our work ethic separates us not only while we win a championship at Curtis, but even in the business world. You know, you got coworkers that don't want to do anything. You just keep working. You just outwork people, and that's why we're successful. But they just told their own personal story. So it was kind of like the theme was the same, but it was a little different because it was, you know, they tailored to how it affected them, and it was outstanding. So
really, really cool.
And of course, a lot of guys from the 75 team were there last night. Was really good. Got a chance to hang out with them today too. So, you know, when you hang out with winners, man, you just feel good.
That's right.
You know,
it just turns it for making it a good day.
Absolutely. Well, let's begin the second half here. Patriots kicking off left, right. Go ahead.
Well, talking about winners, so far we're up 20-0. So obviously, those speeches and that aura of being around these Hall of Fame guys is rubbed off a little bit for the Patriots in the first half.
I hope so. Hippolyte and Babineau deep for the Wreckin Rams. Patriots now kicking off left to right. Kippers to do the honors. Gonna be short. Fielded around the 25-yard line. That's DeBetta. Cuts up the middle. And look at the ball popped off a second, but he caught it. We're going to get him down near the 20. It's called the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10, Wreckin Rams from 28. They'll be going right to left. Real quick scoring recap. There was all Patriots. Prout with a 51-yard touchdown run with 9:07 to go in the first. With 2:15 to go in the first, Bruno had a 2-yard touchdown run. Kippers made PETs on both of them. And with 28 seconds to go in the half, Kaheem Smith had a halfback pass to Mitchell. And we made the PET make it 21-0. DeBetta on the center. Quick pass, throws near side. I believe that's his brother, DeBetta. And they can say the ball hit the ground.
I was going to say either ball hit the ground or his knee was on the ground when he caught it. But the officials came up right away and said that it was incomplete. Ball touched the ground, or either he trapped it. So a good job. And, and I like, those are the plays that we talk about up here in the booth, Kevin. Just get the receiver the ball, give him a one-on-one matchup, just not a really good throw from the quarterback.
2nd and 10, Wreckin Rams. Yeah, let's see if they try to put it in the air a little more. Quick shout out, Logan Barnes, Nana and Pop, they're cheering from Harvey. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking in. Oh,
ball's down again.
I thought his knee hit the ground.
I did too, but we'll take the loss.
Yeah. That's going to be Logan Barnes. Speaking of Logan Barnes, and also number 30 for the Patriots. I believe that's Barron, right?
Well, they must have called him down, Kevin.
His knee hit the ground.
I had to.
Yeah, they called him down.
Okay.
Watch the replay here in the booth. Yep. When he picked the ball up, his knee was on the ground.
He was down. And even forward progress, he would have been somewhere around there. But, again, obviously the center and quarterback exchange is being disrupted by the defensive front of the Patriots.
Yeah.
Not feeling very comfortable there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Wreckin Rams. And this is exactly where we want to be defensively.
Ball to the 26-yard line. 2nd down, let's call it 12. Loss of 2.
A lot of communication, like Gordon said, coming from the sideline, which is very good.
DeBetta rolls near side now, throws back there to screen. They got
to get him, yes, sir! You can see it.
Great job. Brown read it. No, that's Callio. Excuse me, Callio read it perfectly and makes the tackle for no gain.
You know who that reminded me of?
Who's that?
Tell me who that reminded me of. Just think about it. Recent years, I'll say about 8 years ago. Who does that remind you of? 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago.
Richard Allen? Oh, Garrett Wallow.
Garrett Wallow.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just seeing it.
Lane Lumber. Yeah.
Just seeing it time up to where you remember Romo used to throw those little swing passes and you said to yourself, oh, my goodness, here it comes. Well, Callio right there was like a bullet shot out of a gun, getting to it and making that stop.
Ooh,
I tell you what, Danny, we're getting close.
If we lay out, we get it.
He tried to fair catch, I thought, and the guy was kind of in his face. He couldn't get to it.
Tell you
But
what,
good
Danny,
job of backing up.
The ball takes a Patriot hop, rolls backwards, and looks like it's going to be spotted at the Wreckin Ram 45-yard line.
Tell you what.
Danny, we're going to block one if we try.
You got to believe what's in your locker room, Kevin. Like I said, who cares what everybody else says? Believe in yourself, believe in your buddy next to you, and right now the Patriots are playing like that. Great job defensively, getting after them, disrupting everything that they've had for us so far, and we got to continue to play that way.
Let's call it the 44. So it's kind of in between, but close to the 44, so that sounds better. Tight twins near side, ball on that left hash mark. We'll send Turner in motion across the formation. Power play near side is Prout. He's in trouble, and he's going to go backwards.
Yeah. That's one of those. Just they had it, just go down.
Hill.
Get what you can get and knife forward, and, yeah, they had that one wrapped up from the snap.
Yeah, loss of 5. Yeah, they just strung us out. Hill, number 2. He shedded 2 blocks, Danny.
That was the inside linebacker?
Yep.
Yeah, he saw it coming, and he just did a good job of shooting the gap.
That's the outside. He was the outside linebacker.
Okay.
Yeah. We had 2 guys try to chip him, and he just shedded him. So, oh, get away here. All right, 2nd down 15 now from the 49. Bruno keeps it, gets those yards back and plus some to the 40, so gain of 9.
It's manageable now.
Yep. So it looks like 3rd down. It should be about, I believe,
7.
6.
Yeah, maybe 6. But it's manageable here. And then down and distance isn't as bad after the first play.
Yeah, because the original line of scrimmage was the 44, so we got the lost yards back plus 4. So let's call it 3rd and 6. .850 and counting in the 3rd. Big 3rd down play here for the Patriots. Play action pass. Has a guy wide open near side. Can he catch it?
Keep running.
Oh, he got
it! Yes, sir! Woo! Great job of just running underneath
Juan Washington.
I'll tell you what. Good job, Juan.
Good for him.
I'll tell you what. That was close to being overthrown. And I'll tell you what Juan did well. He kept his hands tight. He continued to pump his arms, pump his arms, pump his arms. He put his hands out at the last second, and he was able to run underneath it. Very good throw and catch for the big-time touchdown completion. Great job. It's good to see Juan out there getting a touchdown as well. He's over there working hard. It's nice to see that they spread the wealth a little bit, and he can run under it for a score. Good job of using some speed and getting underneath it.
Absolutely. Good for him. Finally get a chance to – he made a couple catches early in the year, but gets his first touchdown in the year as well. So kudos to you, young man. Snap, place, kick is up, and it's good.
I'll tell you what.
So with 8:38 to go in the 3rd, it's now Patriots 28, Acadiana Wreckin 0.
That corner just got caught looking inside too much. And, that's how it goes. And we talk about it all the time. You know, Coach Jeff and Coach JT are listening to the coaches up here in the booth. And eventually, if you're successful in the run game, those guys are going to feel like they have to get involved. And here's the thing, too. As a DB, you don't like sitting out there and just covering air all game and getting your butt stalk blocked all game. You want to be able to get involved. Right there, he was just peeking inside a little bit too much. We set it up with the run and then popped him with the pass. Nice execution.
Danny, there's a 3-play drive going 44 yards in distance, burning 135 off the clock. Bruno to Juan Washington from 44 yards out. Kipper's PAT makes it Patriots 28, Wreckin Rams 0. 8:38 to go in the 3rd.
Hey, guys, they had a roughing the kicker call on that extra point.
Okay, thanks. I didn't see that.
Again, good. Thank you, Gordon.
So that'll be assessed on the
Yeah.
kickoff. So for the second time, we'll kick it off from the Wreckin Ram 45-yard line.
Is this Callio here?
Let's see.
I think it is.
It is. You know, he kicked off a couple weeks back, and he actually did pretty well.
Hey, he toes it up.
Yeah.
Gets right to it and thumps it.
So Babineau the near side, Hippolyte the far side, returners. Callio just drills it, line drive.
Good. That's a tough one. Keep coming.
Field it at the 5.
Oh!
We let him outside and shoved him out of bounds near the 15. Yeah, we should never, let the guy. We gave him like 2 yards to the sideline, and somehow we just got inside.
Yep.
But nothing hurt, only a 10-yard return. So the Wreckin Rams will have it 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
I mean, yeah, you got a guy inside. You got to be able to use the sideline as a defender. And I think Jason thought he had enough space to be able to push him out. And it looked like he lost his footing a little bit, but a good job of just getting down there and covering after the penalty, and it's going to push them down to their 15.
Give a shout out to Poppy. Also, hey, John Drake checking in from Baton Rouge. How about that number 7? You're right, man. How about that number 7? Goche, the handoff. He was a left halfback. He's going to get 4 to the 19. Second down, 6. You know what I like about this game? I think our guys like it too, is that it's a physical, old school football. We're not, and I know it's the game nowadays. No spread offense and like flag football.
It's just smash mouth, go, just get in the middle.
Yeah.
It's going to be inside the lines type of game, and 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and then hopefully some explosive plays for us. But yeah, you're right. You're gonna just line up and go smash mouth somebody.
Too, I hope no matter whoever wins this game, I want to keep this rivalry going with Acadiana.
Yeah, 100%.
Goche with a toss sweep to the right, might have the first down. Let's see, plants his foot and he's gonna have it by a yard.
Good job of second effort. And good job of Calio trying to fight off outside, stay outside, and almost making it there.
Danny, he's listed as 5'7", 180. But he kind of runs. He runs like a 200-pound running back.
Sure does. Runs hard.
When Greg Dubrock played, that was actually the first 2 years, 79 and 80. That was Greg's junior and senior year. The Patriots and Wreckin Rams faced off, and then we didn't meet up again until 2020 and then, of course, last year. So I kind of hope this stays. Twins near receivers near side. Hippolyte takes the toss sweep to the left. Flag on the play. He might get 2. Let's see if they call holding. Kathy Chase on, checking in from West Wego, says, let's go Patriots. Appreciate you, Kathy. Thank you for listening. Hey, again, if we have any Acadiana Wreckin Ram fans on the broadcast, send us a text, 504-259-7690. Give us your name and location. If you have a family member or just a friend or a classmate or something on the field, let us know. We'll give them a shout out. All right, that penalty moves all the way back to the 16-yard line. First and long. Quick step. Oh, Babineau with the catch. He's at a 20, 25. Puts the move,
outside.
30. Oh, we hit him out of bounds. That's a flag. That's the right call.
They called it.
Yep. We shoved him about a yard out of bounds. So add 15 to that, so they definitely get the first down now.
Don't start giving those up.
It wasn't a malicious hit. He just still pushed him, but you can't do that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all he pushed.
Yeah, go ahead, Gordon. You broke up. What'd you say?
All he did was push him.
Yeah, well, that's all it takes, though.
Yeah, the problem is on the sidelines, guys, you know as well as I do, having played, nobody backs up on the sidelines, right? You got that get-back coach that keeps pushing them, got to be 3 yards back, 3 yards back. So when you push him and all of a sudden, like that, he hits guys on the sideline, it makes it look even worse. Running into a cloud of blue.
So now the penalty moves it all the way to the 49-yard line, so it would look like first and a mile with the nice completion and the penalty. The Wreckin Rams are in position here to do something. Quick pass far side. It's going to be Babineau again this time. There you go. That's Brown. No gain.
Good tackle right there outside. Who's that, Kel?
Trey Brown, number 24.
Yeah, there he is. Good job right there. All right, Trey, you got me talking good about you, man. Keep it up. Let's go, let's go.
Miss Calio, yeah, we do love you, baby, kicking off. And I tell you what, he did exactly what we wanted him to do.
Yeah, good job by him. And it's just funny seeing those old school kickers. Remember when Linus Noel used to do that?
Oh, yeah.
The straight on kick. I like that. It's kind of different. And
I'll come back to some of that again. Twins near side. They're going to give it to Goche. Oh, the ball's on the ground.
On the ground again.
Betta picks it up. He's in
Get
trouble.
to him. Nice.
And looks like DeLotte got him.
I tell you
Drake.
what, he
DeLotte
just I don't know what it's been tonight, Kevin, but how do you say his last name, quarterback?
DeBetta.
He's just kind of not been right with the center quarterback exchange
Yeah.
and the handoffs and the mesh point with the running back.
At least 3 times.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's just good job for the Patriots just playing on the other side of the ball, I guess, disrupting it a little bit.
Jeff Bonet checking in, says Holy Cross 13, Brother Martin 7. Twins receivers near side. Quick pass. Babineau catches it. He's going to cross the 50. And we're going to get him out of bounds.
Good.
Near the 45. Let's see where they mark it. There should be 4th down. Go back to the kicker. Again, that most important PET in school history was Steve Downing. He was straight on.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure did.
Yeah, I think back in the day there were a lot more people like that.
Yeah.
And then you got to where guys started to kind of punch through it soccer style, and a lot more guys kind of maybe playing soccer and just understanding the way to be able to kick the ball that way. And that's
All right, so it's 4th and 5 from the 45-yard line of the Patriots. They got to get it to the 40.
It looks closer than that, Kevin. Looks like 4th and 4 probably.
They're going to try to draw us offside maybe? Let's see.
Yeah, but it's an important play right here. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
All right, the belly
Play
checking
tough.
off. They're going to snap it. Hand it off to the halfback, and he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Needed to the 40, and he might be to the 38-yard line. So needed 5, got 7. That was Goche, number 23. 5:19 and counting in the third. It's the Patriots 28, the Wreckin Rams 0. You know, the Patriots lost 2 games in a row to Holy Cross and a Rummel. We got a lot of questions. When's that happen? Well, it happened in 2020, and guess what? We did it twice that year. Quick hits. Ooh. Callio almost picked it off, but number 7 hit him.
Yep.
You know, it could have been interference.
I was
but
about to
they'll
say
call it.
that was close to being a penalty, but
But he catches it. That's a pick 6.
the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, as far as being a clip.
Robbie Tomini, grandmother of Sean Epinette and Francesca Puglia checking in. Thanks for listening.
There you go.
And Laplace. All right.
I remember Sean.
2nd and 10. I remember both of them. Sean was a beast on the defensive line. Goche up the middle.
There
DeLotte
you
hits
go.
him first.
Good. Keep being physical right
Jeff
there.
Curtis hits him, and then number 71, Van Zant, finish him off. Go ahead.
Good thing about this, Kevin, is with Acadiana playing this type, we talked about it earlier, but on the reverse side of our offense, Acadiana playing this style of football like we do, it's hard to come back from 28-point deficit. You know, you're not just going to line up and go Indy for the rest of the game. You could, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of points to make up when you're a 90% run team.
How about this one? Halftime, Jesuit 7, Carr 7. Thanks, Jeff. Keep those scores coming in.
That's why we love football, man.
Yep, while you play the game. Twins
Yep.
to the right. Ball in the near hash mark. Power play near side. Hippolyte plants his foot, steps up. A.J. Smith got him first. DeLotte finishes him off, and it's going to be 4th down. Gordon, is he about a yard shy? I can't tell at the moment.
Yeah, he's a yard shy, exactly.
And is it at the 29? Where are they spotting it?
29.
Great, thank you.
And Kevin, you got some good eyes from up here, man.
Well, you know, these field glasses kind of come in handy because
Yeah,
I
you're
sure the
right.
hell can't do it by myself.
Unfortunately, got somebody down on the field. Gordon, who we got? One of them or one of us?
One of us,
Cramp.
number 38, looks like he's got cramp.
Okay,
Got
good.
baby.
That's
Franklin.
Franklin, yeah.
So
Yeah, I
it-
think he's good.
Okay, good.
Injury timeout on the field. 3:53 to go in the third. It's the Patriots 28, the Wreckin Rams 0. Go ahead, Danny.
And having said that, Kevin, we've pretty much been blessed this year, knock on wood,
Yes.
with no injuries. No serious injuries, at least. You're going to play in a physical game, obviously, for the next couple of days. You're not going to feel really good. You're going to have a lot of bumps and bruises. Got to get in there, get your therapy, be a man about your business, take care of yourself. But we have not had a lot of rough injuries this year that have kept guys out, because obviously when you have a good team, it's not just about the guys starting, it's about the depth that you have on your football team. We haven't had to dive into that too much, except to be able to get some explosive reps from some backups and keep some fresh legs.
Another third quarter update, courtesy of Jeff Bonet, Central out of Baton Rouge 18, Catholic High out of Baton Rouge 18. Tell you what, there we go, 4th and 1. Goche and Hippolyte are the halfbacks. Quarterback sneak is there if they want it. Ball on the near hash mark. Goche gets it. And
Still not getting set,
I
Kevin.
think he fell forward and got it.
Still not getting set, Kev, for a whole
I
second.
agree.
He might not have it, guys.
Really? Let's see what the spot is. Him falling forward made it close.
Yeah.
No, he don't.
You don't think
He
he got
don't
it?
have it. He
All right,
don't
let's
have
see.
But, I mean, they're getting down and just going forward.
Tell you what, the boys are excited. The coach, the sideline says no.
I was about to say, they're probably going to measure for
Yeah.
it.
Let's
They're
see.
calling out the sticks. Looks like we're going to measure for it, and that's our guys over there. So give them another little tug. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
A little
you.
tug on them chains.
little shout out to Adeline Zito. Adeline, hope you're enjoying the ball game. Thanks for listening, whoever that fan was. All right, let's see if the defense can get off the field here.
Okay, come on. Stretching them. Stretch them far.
First down.
Ah, goodness.
How close did he get it? Was it about a nose, Gordon? Can you tell?
Yeah, it was less than an inch.
Okay. I'm telling you, I just thought the way he fell forward, I thought, yeah, well, he got it. Not that I was super confident about it, but.
Yeah. Well, having said that, like we said, Kevin, the clock is going to continue to run once they blow it ready for play. And it's 3:28 here.
In the third, yeah.
In the third, and it's going to be and counting. And they're going to let these guys get off the field with the chains and set them up.
Yeah, but they start the clock. And the referee's backing up. And there you go. Clock's running. Ball's at the 29-yard line. Goche up the middle. They're going to mark him at the 24, gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
"35-second clock, of course, in high school. And
3:05 and counting.
they're obviously going to try to get up and get set. The coach from Acadiana runs guys off the sideline, typical to what we do. But, you know, you got to have a little bit of sense of urgency, Kevin, especially like we said with the type of offense they run.
Yeah, at some point.
If you got to get something done here.
Toss sweep to Goche to
Get
the
outside,
right. We
and
string
get
him out.
upfield.
Oh, because there's a flag in the play. Probably
Yeah.
come back. But I tell you what a nice run. Danny, he just planted his right foot and just cut the middle and said, I'm going to get what I can, and he did. But it
Yeah.
looks like a holding call, and there is.
Now, the one thing I'll say is our guys have done a pretty good job
Oh, yeah.
of trying to seal those guys and
Drake.
not allow him to get outside. But I'd like to see us run our feet and put a little bit more pressure on pressure outside, getting up the field instead of kind of taking it in the back pedal, if you know what I mean. Just kind of catching and letting them push on us. We got to go. You got to go and get upfield and fight for it. But I think really we've done a great job out there on the perimeter with our guys running from inside out, our DBs playing physical, and basically all night we haven't given them much.
Penalty moves the ball back to the Patriot 34-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down 15 with 2:25 and counting in the third. This is the Patriots 28, the Wreckin' Rams 0.
Pass.
Better back to pass. Fires over the middle. And too high. Intended for number 83. He's a big old boy. Must be a tight end.
Yeah.
It's Jaden Bessard.
Clock stops with 2:10. You're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. So far, the Patriots are taking care of business here in the third quarter. We're up 28-0 with 2:10 in the third. And it's been all red, white, and blue so far.
I love it. And give a shout out to all of our fans that are in the suites. I brought up all the suites during the season. Thanks for all your support and hope you're enjoying the comforts of the suite. Back to pass. The better's in trouble. Drake, that ought to be grounded. There's nobody out there.
Nobody there. The only thing is outside the tackle box. But I tell you, good job again by Drake getting up the field, making it happen. And
4th and 15, excuse me.
You know, he has not been comfortable all night, Kevin.
No.
Whether it's in the run game or if it's in the passing game, he has not been suited well against our defense. Fourth and 15.
Got to get it to the 19.
At that part of the field where this is kind of an in-betweener. You know, obviously not going to punt. And but this is a tough play call right here. 4th and 15, and you're down 28.
All right, they'll send 2 receivers to the right.
Defensive line should be licking their chops, getting up the field.
Dupas and Babineau, and Acadiana will call a timeout. So timeout charge to the Wreckin' Rams. 2:03 to go in the third. It's the Patriots 28, the Wreckin' Rams 0.
For that timeout in action, I want to say thank you to our family's company. That's River Parish Disposal. You can give me a call, Danny Wimprine, at the office at 738-7700. For over 40 years now, we've been picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area. So if you have any need for commercial garbage at your business, give me a call, 738-7700. You can visit the website at bizstinks.com. And like we've said forever, our business stinks, but it's picking up.
One of our fans checking in and asking is, how many wins does Coach need to tie and break the record? Well, coming into tonight, he's at 6-18, 79-6. So he needs 3 wins to tie, 4 to break the record. Should the score hold, or the Patriots, continue to hold this lead and win, it'll be 2 and 3. 2 more wins to tie and 3 to break the record. He needs 621 to tie, 622, and he's the sole owner of the record.
And let's go get it.
4th and 15. Dupas and Babineau split to the right. DeBetta to the left. Play action pass.
Go,
Got
pressure.
it. Oh, he broke fires it down the middle of the field. Intercepted.
Go. Nice job. Who
nice
is that?
31. That's going to be Canzaneri. Picks it off, and there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul on them. Late hit.
Okay, good. We'll take that too. Give me the ball and give me that flag, baby.
Yep, Canzaneri intercepted near the 10-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, good job dropping back in coverage and just being there. Really.
More of a spearing hit is what it was.
I was about to say, Kevin, you'll give that up to the defensive line and linebackers for just great pressure up the middle. I thought Drake
had him
stopped, and Drake did a good job getting back up, giving him some pressure, and then the quarterback just felt flushed. He had to go there and just kind of get rid of the football. 4th down, that's what you got to do. You're not going to take a sack. You're going to throw it up and hope for something.
Keep it alive.
And our DBs were there to go make the play.
Yeah, Canzaneri intercepted it around the 12-yard line. Nice little return. The penalty's going to move it to the Patriot 39-yard line.
That's Patriot football right there, Kevin. Offense, defense, just getting the job done. Let's do it again here on offense.
1:53 to go in the third.
And methodically move the ball is exactly what we need to do here. Just take time off the clock like we've been doing and, let that thing run down a little bit. Make it tough on them.
Yep. Gabriel takes the handoff, power play to the left, cuts it up, and he's going to get it to the 41, gain of 2, 2nd down 8.
Tell you what, that thing hit so quick from up here, I almost thought that was a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, Gabriel was the right side halfback.
Yeah, a little power play right up the middle. My eyes are getting bad. Goodness gracious. Power play, and I'm talking about quarterback sneak. I got to use these binoculars a little bit more, Kev.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
I can always count on you
That's right.
to make fun of me.
Corcoran and Smith are the halfbacks. They'll give it to Raheem Smith.
They got big number 96 in the mix, Kevin. How big does it say on the roster? Does it give us size?
Yeah.
Breakdown a big 9'6".
6'6", 280.
6'6", 280. Wow.
Yeah, he's a load.
Big individual. He could probably even gain some more weight if he's going to be inside down at the 3 technique. But obviously in high school, it's not just about how big you are, it's how quick you can move. So you don't want these kids to get too much weight on until their frame catches up. But he's a good-looking son of a gun down there. 96, he's clogging up the holes. But fortunately for us, we haven't talked about him too much tonight.
Lawson won in the place. 3rd down 9. Patriots going left, right, has twins receivers near side. Bruno pump fakes, rolls near side. He's in trouble. He throws it away. 4th and 9, we'll punt it.
And as I talk about him, Bryce Godfrey puts him on his butt. So good job right there by the offensive line, taking no prisoners. And they can just doing the smart play, throwing it away. And
well, we had to hit. Well, we're looking to do the hits, but they covered it.
Yep.
And the outside receiver just kind of did like a stop route. He just smartly just threw it away.
Hey, he ran the wrong route.
Is that what it was?
Gotcha.
Never fun for a QB to expect you to be somewhere and you not be there.
Mitchell to punt it. DeBetta to stand back at the 29 of the Wreckin Rams.
Kind of came off the side of his foot a little bit, but a good
nice
bounce.
Roll. And
What is he saying? Our
Was
ball or
a
not?
flag. What's the referee throwing a flag for?
Maybe a sideline warning, just jumping all over this
We
guy.
down at the
I'm not sure,
23-yard
but-
line, and then the referee threw the flag from
Or maybe
From
he saw us
North Metairie.
push him in his back. I don't know if we pushed him in his back or we just abused him all the way to the ball.
I don't know.
We abused him all the way to the ball.
Yeah, well, no, don't get abused into the football.
Sideline
Sideline
warning.
warning again.
Yeah,
Wow.
whatever.
Try to look at it again here. But a nice job. Good job of being heads up, getting to it, and seeing what we got here.
So Coach Jeff Curtis sat at my table last night because obviously he, as he was graduating, Jonathan Wells was starting his high school career.
Yeah.
And that made me think. I was like, oh, yeah. And I said, oh, yeah, Jeff, when you were a junior, Chris Howard was a senior. And, he went to Michigan and won an S championship Michigan in 97. And I thought about it, I said, you know what, Jeff? You might be the only Patriot quarterback in school history to have two running backs that played in the NFL, Howard and Wells.
Yeah.
Play action pass, the better. Fires it over the middle deep. We have a chance to pick it off. Oh,
What's he
incomplete.
jumping when he throws the ball? He's doing this like kind of
Like a hop?
weird jump spin when he throws the ball. I don't know if he thinks he's got to try to throw over somebody, but the good thing about that is, Kevin, back to more what we're saying, he's uncomfortable. He does not look comfortable there in the pocket. Yeah, he needs somebody right in his face, but just get rid of it quickly. But a great job again by the defense, just making it happen.
Well, after 3 quarters of play, this is John Curtis Christian Patriots 28, the Acadiana Wreckin Rams 0.
For that third quarter of action, Kevin, want to say thanks again to Crane and Template, my good buddy Rudy Gerardo and fam. They're go check them out at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. I believe that they do the work for the buses at school, Kevin, and keep Mr. Bob Usler happy, keeping our buses up and tidy. So go check them out for the zero balance for your wheels and tires with the Force Match Balancer. They specialize in wheel alignments on all types of vehicles, including raised or lowered, and they can check out your car, truck, do anything that you need. Come see us at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. That's 504-367-1199. 504-367-1199. Crane and Template, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Halftime score was Patriots 21, Wreckin Rams 0. The only score was at the 8:38 mark of the third quarter where Bruno hit Juan Washington on a 40-yard pitch and catch. Kipper's PAT makes it 28-0, and that's where we stand. Quick shout out to Joey Gustin checking in from Oregon. Thank you, buddy, being a loyal listener. 2nd and 10, Wreckin Rams from the 27-yard line. Now the Wreckin Rams are going left to right. And a flag going to play. No flag.
Okay, picked it up. I'm about to say, weird starting the quarter, and
He threw the referee
Nothing
threw the
happened
flag,
yet.
walked to the umpire, said something, and turned around and waved the flag, said no flag. So
now they're going to start it up again, and they're going to get back in the huddle, and let's start this fourth quarter again. We'll run somebody off from the sideline, call the play, and get up and get set.
the halfbacks are Collins and Hippolyte. Hippolyte toss sweep to the left. Short game. We run them out of bounds near the.
Good job stringing it out again. Good job again by
Big
our
line of
DBs. Just meeting force with force out there. That's
Yeah.
Trey Brown again, just being physical out there on the perimeter.
Tell you what, also credit Jeffrey Curtis and also number 30 Barron.
Just running from
Awesome.
inside out and getting to it.
You know what? The defense has taken a lot of heat in recent weeks. You know what, Danny? We're very young in defense. These young cats, no matter what happens this year, getting some playing time, look out next year.
Going to be back, right?
Yeah, look out next year.
And it doesn't always, I mean, bottom line is, guys, these are young men. You don't always just have a dominant defense, a dominant offense, and dominant special teams every year. There's going to be some age gaps. You know, you're going to have defenses that, you know, they're maybe very young, or at certain positions they're inexperienced, or the offensive line. You know, we knew coming in this year that they were going to be a big physical, experienced group with a senior quarterback, with 2 senior wide receivers. But it just doesn't happen all over the field. You got to remember, we're a school of, I don't know, 300 kids in high school, and that's, you know, that's tough. You can't recruit the hallways like you can at Acadiana. You have to, you know, the good thing for us is we're out there from 3rd grade playing the same thing, doing the same offense and defense, and kids are buying in early. But, you know, like you mentioned, we're young, so next year a lot of these guys are coming back, and they're going to be even better next year.
Hippolyte with a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5 here. Play action pass, a rollout to the left, actually. The better keeps it, puts on a move. Oh, he's going to have first down and more. Nice running room here across the 50. He's to the 40, gets the far sideline. Breaks a couple more tackles, and we're finally going to wrestle him down near the 23-yard line of the Patriots. He just refused to go down, Danny.
Yeah, good job of Hayden DeLatte finally catching up with him and just staying after him. But, yeah, good effort right there. He doesn't really tuck the ball away. Even on a couple of these runs, he kind of gets it out there and swims some guys, but a very good effort by him. Just making an individual play of getting down the field. And you know what? Sometimes as a QB, you got to put the team on your back and say, let's go.
1st and 10, Wreckin Rams from the Patriot 24-yard line. Play action pass to the left. And the better's in trouble. He runs it again.
Yeah.
Now he decides to fall.
Probably a little worn out.
Yeah, DeLatte stepped up and he just dropped him at the 21. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. We had him in the backfield. He just ran by our lineman. That's a physical gain of 1, 2nd down 9. Play action pass.
Go get him.
Oh.
Yes.
And we got him.
Yes, get that ball out, Drake. Great job.
Yep, Barnes hit him first and Drake knocked the ball, but they recovered it.
Now, that's heads-up football right there, Kevin. Drake kept contained. He was forced to step back up. He turned back in, and we had him locked up, and Drake said, you know what, I'm going to go attack the football now. Good job by him.
Yep.
That's heads-up football.
I agree. And looks like the Wreckin Rams call timeout. Ball is back at the
And we said
30-yard line. So
a few plays ago, Kevin.
3rd and long. Go ahead.
He's got that ball just kind of out there floating. And as a QB looking down the field, you still have to have that offhand on it, ready to be able to protect, torque that ball back and fire. And that ball is just kind of being carried with one hand. Drake saw it, reached out, forced the fumble. Lucky for them, they got it back. But again, 3rd and very long for the Wrecking Rams. And the Patriots defense is just getting after it. Love to see it.
Yep. The Patriots will be back in action next Saturday against the St. Augustine Purple Knights. 2:30 kickoff at Ted Gorman. Y'all hang tight with us after the game. We'll do a scoring recap, and we'll set up next week's broadcast. That's going to be an adventure. Every time we play St. Aug, when you think you've seen it all,
I'm telling you.
something else happens. Been some pretty competitive games between those two teams in recent years.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and long. The battle back to pass. Fires it deep, far side. Intercepted at the knee.
Well, we got sideline.
Yep.
We got room.
That's Brown, Xavier Brown. And he's taking it into Wrecking Ram territory. Cuts back near side. Breaks a couple more tackles. And they're going to bring him down near the 40-yard line of the Wrecking Rams.
Great job.
Wow.
And Kevin, again, you know, I don't know if the quarterback does this all the time. And I'm not talking bad about the kid. Maybe that's his technique or the way that he's taught. I'm not sure. But again, it looked like he was throwing the ball in the middle of the field, and he did more of a jump spin and just opened way up and flew open with his release and threw it down the sideline. Just couldn't get enough on it. But, you know, you got to stay closed a little bit more throwing the football, and you could, you know, push that thing and release a little bit more. A little disassociation. We'll tell you about that one day. But
So we got it to the 39, but there's
job.
a block in the back. So the penalty is going to move it back to the Patriot 47-yard line with 10-1 to go in the game. But Xavier Brown is a actual receiver playing defensive back. So.
Yeah, good to see him out there. Got some good hands, attacking the football. You know, the receiver the DB had great coverage right there, but Xavier Brown, staying in the back pedal, was able to see the ball underthrown and was able to attack it while the receiver just ran right by him.
Prout and Gabriel, the halfbacks. Prout near side, Gabriel, the far side halfback. Ball in that right hash mark. Flag in the play.
Maybe our right guard or right tackle, I believe, may have flinched.
Back us up. to
Not
the
sure
42.
yet. We'll see it on the replay here.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see any of our guys jump.
I didn't see it.
Looked like their guys flinched. Huh.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
1st and 15 from the 42 now.
Tyler Mitchell and Mike
Line.
Turner check out of the game.
Yeah, Washington, the far side receiver. No counter play back to Gabriel. We're going to lose a yard to the 41. 2nd and 16. You know, we lose to Holy Cross 2 weeks ago on basically a Hail Mary play, and then they went for 2 and got it. Tight ball game. I can live with that. Last week was, you know, a game we should have won.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Rommel, but guess what? They outplayed us. They came prepared to play. We just went through the motions, and then that's how we lost.
Yeah.
But
They made
kudos to
some
Big Blue
plays.
for, you know what, answering the bell and going, you know what, I'm sure they were embarrassed. And they had, I'm sure, a rough week of practice, and they're playing well tonight. Come near side, Bruno keeps it, steps up inside, has a foot race now. Crosses midfield, he's to the 40-30.
Nice
by
block.
20. And they're going to bring him down near the 15-yard line.
Great job by that backside receiver. Let's see who that was.
The 13-yard line.
Not sure if that was Tyler or Mike right there, but good job staying after that guy, getting in the middle of the field. That's Tyler Mitchell right there. He's just stalk blocking, and then he goes and gets after him, shoves him. That guy don't want any part of that. Nice job right there, and good job by Dagan. I told you he was going to have a nice explosive run tonight just by seeing the way that they're playing it, and a great job. And, Kevin, kind of back to what you were talking about, we knew the way that, you know, when you and I are coming to the game today, we always kind of chop the bull and, you know, talk about how we should react and how we should play.
Yep.
They're doing exactly what we said they should have,
Yep.
which is hard for young kids, high school kids that we talk about. You know, we got punched in the mouth last week. We got to react. We got to get up early. We got to be able to punch them in the face. It's a physical ball game. We got to be able to go match physicality. They did all of that tonight. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Great job by them. And that shows a little bit of maturity,
Yeah.
a little bit of leadership, a little bit of character, because after the game last week, I know that they had a team meeting.
Yep.
Some guys had to step up and talk, and that's not always easy. You know, a lot of guys don't always lead with their words, right? A lot of guys lead by action. A lot of guys lead by example. Some guys don't always step up and talk. So I guess they got in there. They said some things. They did some things that needed to be talked about. They got it all out there. And I don't care what they said or did, whatever they did, it's working tonight.
Corcoran on the previous play got 2 to 11, took it again off the right guard, got it to the 9.
And as we talk, we're continuing to drive the
Yep.
football, eat
3rd
up
and
some
6.
clock, and do what we need to do.
7:28 and counting in the ball game. Yeah, I mean, look, coming into this ball game, Acadiana's averaging 51 points a game. I was just hoping if we just get 2 or 3 stops.
Yeah.
You know, because our offense can move the ball and can score. I wouldn't worry about
Yep.
that. It was just because the way we played defense the last, really going to the Jesuit game, 2.5 games. We just really haven't been playing Patriot ball and defense. And tell you what, the boys have answered the call tonight.
Well, the one thing I will say is defensively, we've gone against the option for about 50 years now.
Can he turn the corner? Oh, he cannot.
Nice tackle.
Well, he
Right?
kind of did. That got it to the 6, so it's going to be 4th and 2. Go
I
ahead.
don't know what the year was we started running the option. But
74.
In
Well,
Team O and Team D.
Well, the veer in 75, but we ran out of the eye before that.
So we're able to see the option a lot in practice.
Yeah.
And we know probably a lot of how the blocking schemes go and what they're
Right.
going to do. I don't know how similar or how far apart we are with Curtis. I know that we actually run an option scheme. I don't think Acadiana really does that much. I don't think there's much of an option in what they do. There's more of a ground and pound, hand it straight up ahead, you know, big offensive line play, big running backs pounding it at you. But our defense has been certainly solid tonight in getting the job done.
Yeah.
Bruno's going to call a timeout with 1 second left on the play clock with 6:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Your Patriots are on top 28-0 on the Wrecking Rams. And they're going to have 4th and 4, and they're going to talk about it here.
Give a shout out to a ghost of Patriots past here, Camille LaForte, class of 1980. He was a teammate of Greg Dubrock. Want to give a shout out to the Hall of Fame class. Thanks for checking in, buddy.
What y'all up to this weekend, Kevin? Who the Tigers have?
The Auburn Tigers tomorrow night.
Okay. What time? What time they
I
play?
believe it's 6.
Okay.
6:30?
I know you'll be watching.
Here we go for Danny. Tulane 31, Memphis 21 in the fourth quarter.
Uh-oh.
From Danny Michael.
Uh-oh. Oh.
He says
Tulane
also
guy
congratulations
trying to get it,
all
huh?
the inductees. And he had to work. He worked with Dubrock. He says, "Yeah,
Did he?
thanks for checking in, Danny."
Okay,
Appreciate
cool.
it.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit last week. Good to hear from him. And my good buddy Blaine DeSalle that's texting me, my guard, number 54. He used to live right next door to Danny, so I used to see them, Danny and Cherie, a good bit a few years ago, and it was good to hear from him, and I'm glad they're doing well.
4th down 3. Ball at the 7. Have to get it to the 3-yard line. Too tight split near side. And the ball's on that right hash mark. Come near side. Bruno keeps it, ducks it, and I believe he's going to be shy. Let's see.
I think so as well.
Yeah, he's going to be about a half a yard
Half
shy.
a yard? Okay. Well, if you're going to turn it over downs, might as well do it at the 4 with 6:03 to go, up 28.
You know, and it could be part of what we talked about with Kippers being kind of out all week, not wanting to put him on in there, and also being roughed a couple times tonight. We saw him limp off one time, but I would have maybe thought we maybe would have kicked it there, gotten the 3 points. But, of course, continuing to run the clock a little bit, stops off of a possession. But we got 6:03 here in the 4th. Patriots are up 28-0. And it's been all red, white, and blue.
Yeah, it is. First and 10, Acadiana, deep in their own territory. Ball handed off to Gaucher, and he'll get it to the 6. Gain of 2, 2nd down 8. 5:53 and counting.
Yeah, I talked to Jonathan Wells before the game, Kevin. I said, man, I really want my kids to be able to meet you if they're here. They're across the street playing a little F&A tonight. And they said, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go or stay, after the game because he is, like he said, the ambassador for the Texans now, and they play tomorrow night in Houston.
Yeah.
And so it's just nice to know that, he's out there doing big things still, and he made it all the way here and having to track back immediately to be able to do his job, but still he made the trek here to New Orleans. It was good to see his mom and dad, too. I tell you, they were always so nice and sweet, and I haven't seen them in,
years,
20-plus years, and they still look young and healthy and look like they're doing well.
Hippolyte on a toss sweep to the left has the first down near the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Hey, the first field guy we had, our silent reporter, Blaine Thibodeau, checking in. Brother Martin up on Holy Cross, 22-19 with 8 minutes to go. And they have the ball.
There you go.
Nice. Thanks for checking in, Blaine. He was part of our original crew from 2011 through 13.
Yep.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what you got?
I can tell you, Jonathan Wells is running up and down the sideline like he's still playing.
Really?
He's pumping the guys up, huh?
He's pumping them up. He's
up.
all over everybody.
Oh, that's fantastic. Love to see that. And those kids love it, too. They respond to that, And I know he spoke to them the other day, and so these guys are, these young cats just want to be just like that. I don't think kids these days, guys, realize how hard it is to make it. If any of these kids, and I know that some will definitely be, if any of these kids are lucky enough to play on the college level, then guess what? You're 99% better than everybody else, right? I mean, for free. If you play on a scholarship level, you're 99% better than everybody else. If you play on the NFL level, you're probably 98% better than everybody else in college. So it's a special thing to get to the level where he is.
Hippolyte breaks off a long run here, crosses the 50, and we're going to throw him down. Oh, they're going to call
maybe a face mask.
Yeah, I think maybe a face
he
mask.
kind of wrapped him up from the front or behind, but it definitely wasn't like a late hit or anything.
No.
But
Callio got him at our 43-yard line.
He didn't mean to. It's kind of unfortunate deal. He just got
Horse
his-
collar, actually.
Horse collar. He just got his hands up a little bit too high. Just got to wrap up low and run through him a little bit more.
They're going to wave it off.
Yeah, they're going to wave it off.
They said no.
I don't think it was. I almost thought it was kind of the back of the helmet where he got him. But anyway, back to Jay Wells. It's good to see him kind of energizing the sidelines and being enthusiastic for these young kids. I know they appreciate it as well.
First and 10, Wreckin Rams from the Patriot 43. 3:56 to go in the ball game. Play action pass. DeBetta rolls his left under pressure. Fires it deep. Ew, almost intercepted.
Oof, close.
What was that? That is, that would have been
Almost
Xavier
had
Brown's
another
second.
one.
Yeah.
Almost had another one. Well, good. I'm just glad he's around the football that much, right? I mean, you know, it doesn't matter if you tip the ball, you intercept the ball, quarterback keeps throwing it to you, then you got some live action and you're around the football, which is what you want to see as a coach. Guys that are constantly around the pigskin. So good job by him. We're still continuing to check guys in and out of the football game. And rocking and rolling here. 3:45 left here in the ball game.
Stack Twins, top of the field. They'll hand it off near side. That was Collins on the carry.
And Kevin, back to a point that we made earlier and a week or two ago. Sometimes when you're feeling really, really good about yourself, it's good to take a little swift kick.
Well, there's two types of people in the world: those who are humble and those who are about to be humbled. And
Exactly.
we got humbled.
It happens to everybody.
Yep.
You know, and it's not about getting knocked down, right? It's
Yep.
about getting back. Ooh, I thought we might have another one.
Yeah.
It's about how you react when you get back up. You watched Rocky when you were young. You heard all those phrases. It's not about getting knocked down. It's about how you get up. And these guys have gotten up tonight and accepted the challenge, and not only accepted the challenge, but totally defeated it in a one-sided football game. And so we commend them for that. But you know, bound to happen, like you said. Happens to everybody, and guess what? I just like how we responded.
Yep. 4th and 7 here. Previous play was an incomplete pass. Twins to the left. Quick picks near side to Collins, and he's not even close. Maybe a gain or two. And they'll turn it over and downs.
Somebody down on the sidelines.
We might have an injured Wreckin Ram on our sideline. Actually, Coach JT got knocked down.
Is it really?
But there is an Acadiana. Our medical staff's on top of him and quick. Yes, there is Collins, the running back. He's down on our sideline.
Who is?
Collins, the running back.
Okay.
But our medical staff jumped on him quick.
Yep.
So they're checking him out.
Well, glad it wasn't Jay. Well, I'm not glad it's anybody, but I'm definitely.
Coach has got knocked down. He was okay, but
Definitely glad it's not JT laying down over there. Can't take the hits like he used to. You know what I mean?
Injury timeout with 3:03 to go in the ball game.
Still tough. You know what that just? Oh my God.
Is Curtis getting rolled?
Yes. It just I love it. That brought back a great memory. That dude used to be all over the field with his number ones, just standing around. And sometimes he would get clobbered, and he would be like, "Get away from me!" He'd have to get himself up. Oh man, that was a good old days. That just reminded me of that.
Tell you what,
that was funny. Remember that stuff?
He was
old man getting run over on the sidelines, having to get up.
He was tougher than woodpecker lips for sure, man.
Nah, unfortunately, he's not able to walk off under his own power.
Actually, that's Goche. He wasn't the ball. He was the lead block. So he might have gotten an ankle twisted on.
Yeah.
There was a pile of people.
There's definitely a lot going on the
So
sideline.
Reggie Johnson could be a new quarterback with 3:03 to go in the ball game.
Gordon, Robbie said if you want to just leave your stuff, you can leave it down. He'll come get it after.
1st and 10, Patriots at the 36-yard line.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, you got it. He said, all right. Good job tonight, Gordo.
Yeah, a little Reggie Johnson getting a little action here. Smith and Corcoran are the halfbacks. Tight twins to the right. Smith takes the handoff. Gain of 2.
just inside of 3 minutes and counting. You're listening to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. It's been a great night for the Patriots so far, and a lot of action offensively, defensively. We've been very effective with what we've tried to do tonight, and it's been a great game plan, and the kids obviously showed up to practice this week and matched physicality and overwhelmed them at times. So a great job of a one-sided ball game from something that we thought was going to be much tougher of a task.
And my father-in-law, Mr. Don Abbey, checking in from row 21, seat 3.
There you go.
And we got half our line jumping offside.
Yeah, some younger guys jumping off. And with a new QB, sometimes the cadence is a little different than the guy that was in there for 3.5 quarters. And, you know, a little different. So the younger guy has to step up, speak a little clearer, speak a little louder, and go to work.
How about your first time as a varsity quarterback getting on the field?
Well, I can tell you this. I go in. We're in the Superdome, dude, and I'm in 8th grade. And we're playing Gulfport out of Mississippi. And JT says, "When Brian, get over here." So finally, you know, I'm under the big lights of the dome. Finally get in, and you know, I'm get the play call it out the huddle. You know, I'm a little nervous, anxious to get out there, and I'm get out there and red 280. They blow it. Game over. I don't even get the snap off. I'm like, son of a gun. You think you'd be more aware to understand what the play clock is saying, you know, as an 8th grader trying to get the play off. I was just taking it nice and easy, Mr. Smooth out there, you know, my first play as a Patriot, and boom, didn't even get it off. Come on, bro.
Coach Leon tell you you're too cool?
Probably so. Probably so. He's still telling me that.
Yeah, you're right. Short game, I read you on that previous play to the 35-yard line, 128 and counting, 3rd and 10. He dropped the snap. He just take it up the middle.
Hey, good job.
Got it to the 40.
That's back in the day when you could play as an 8th grader.
Right.
Now you can't do that anymore. You know, the good old days when you could kind of get an extra year of experience with the varsity. Can't do that anymore. But, I still think there's times where, you know, the 8th graders could come around practice and, you know, at least get some experience. And I like, you know, some of the younger cats at school, you know, especially the kids with last name of Curtis, they grow up like being water boys and managers and helping out. So they're able to get by the huddle and kind of listen to the lingo and the calls and things like that. So it gives them good experience, not even really being able to practice, but just being there.
Mitchell, the punt.
Nice
punt.
punt.
Oh, he drives the batter way back.
Wow, baby.
But it takes a
Bad
spin back.
bounce, but a great punt.
That's near the 15-yard line.
So that was a bomb.
What a kick.
Yep.
Not bad for a receiver. So with
I'll
40
tell you
seconds to
what.
go in the ball game, Acadiana will have it first and 10 at their own 15. And the Patriots are going to win this one. Right now the score is 28-0. Let's see what Acadiana does. All right, 1:32 to go. Thanks courtesy of Blaine. Brother Martin still leads 22-19. Oh, Brother Martin got the ball at the 3-yard line, made first down. So Brother Martin in the victory formation, so they're going to defeat Holy Cross for their first loss of the year. It's like a tackle for a loss there. Back near the 11-yard line. 25 seconds. They do not have to run a play if they don't want to. Let's see what Acadiana does. And they're going to wave the white flag. And that'll be it. The John Curtis Christian Patriots will defeat the Acadiana Wreckin Rams by the score of 28-0. What a performance by the Patriots.
Fantastic.
You know, they weren't feeling too good after the last 2 weeks, losing to Holy Cross and to Rummel. But tell you what, they took it to a very good Acadiana football team.
And they're pumped up, and they should be. But you know what? Not too pumped up. Just business as usual, baby. Great job by them. Kevin, for that game, I want to say thank you to our premier post-game sponsor. That's our buddy Hot Rod Beloso. Hot Rod's Creole, they're locally owned and family operated with generational recipes for your cooking ease and enjoyment. Check out their award-winning jambalaya mixes, gumbo, barbecue sauces, and of course, don't forget the premium garlic butter seasonings, fish fries, seafood boil mixes, and everything else that they offer. Go check it out at your local grocery store or check out their page at www.hotrodscreole.com. That's HotRodsCreole.com. Hot Rods Creole, the only way to Creole. Appreciate you, Big Hot Rod and the fam, and staying involved with us and the broadcast. Appreciate you guys.
Well, the Patriots needed this win in a bad way. After losing the previous 2 weeks, we said, if the defense could just get a couple stops, give offense a chance, we had it. But guess what, Danny? They stopped the Wreckin' Rams all night long. It was all Patriots. The Patriots got on the board in the first quarter with 9:07 to go. Had a 3-play drive going 61 yards in distance, taking 1:27 off the clock. Prout took it in from 51 yards out. Kipper's PAT put the Patriots up 7-0. And then with 2:15 to go in the quarter, Bruno had a 2-yard quarterback keeper. Kipper's PAT made it 14-0, and that capped off a 10-play drive going 58 yards in distance, burning 4:33 off the clock, and that's how we went into the second quarter. And then after another 10-play drive going 77 yards in distance, burning 4:11 off the clock, with 28 seconds to go in the half, Kaheem Smith had a halfback pass to Mitchell, wide open in the end zone. Kipper's PAT put the Patriots up 21-0, and that's why we went to the half. And then with 8:38 to go in the third, Bruno connected with Juan Washington on a beautiful deep ball from 40 yards out. Kippers added his 4th PAT of the night, put the Patriots up 28-0, and that capped off a 3-play drive going 44 yards in distance, taking 1:35 off the clock. And pretty much just both teams traded possessions in the fourth quarter, and the Patriots held on to secure a victory 28-0. The Patriots are now 4-2 on the season. Coach JT now improves his record to 6-19, 79-6. The Patriots need 2 more wins for Coach to tie the record, 3 to be the all-time winningest coach in the sport of football. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit in the fourth quarter, but your thoughts on tonight's performance?
Well, just a fantastic team victory. These guys showed up to play tonight, and like we said before, you never know who's going to show up, but the character of our team shined through. And I'm excited about these kids. It kind of re-energizes us up here in the booth when these guys are down there kicking butt. And it was fun to watch, fun to call, so congratulations to you guys down there. And remember this, it being a Hall of Fame week, you're not just playing for yourself. You're playing for your parents, your family, the faculty, the coaches. You're also playing for us up here in the booth. You're playing for the guys that are in the Hall of Fame. You're playing for all the guys that came before you. And I can promise you this, they're all very proud of you. And we're proud of you as well. So keep it up. Keep working hard. Keep doing the things that you need to do to be successful. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Do the things that you need to do in school, because tonight was a fun one to call. Congratulations, boys.
Absolutely. And I tell you what a week. Hall of Fame week. It's becoming better and better every year. I know my partner right here, he'll be in it not too far from now, hopefully soon. But congratulations again to Greg Dubrock, to Monique Dupart-Dayries, to Michael Stonebaker, to Jonathan Wells, to Jessica Barksdale-Irwin. Thank you for all your contributions as a Patriot and as a productive citizen to society, and for representing the Patriots in a professional and Christian-like manner. I thoroughly enjoyed meeting all of them and hanging out with them last night at the banquet. All their speeches were phenomenal. I would just say this, that Mr. and Mrs. Curtis would be extremely proud of this class.
Yeah, fantastic class. You're right, Kevin.
Absolutely. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
No, like you said, just a great week. Good to see Jonathan and all those guys out here. And the Hall of Fame class was fantastic, like you mentioned. Great job of the boys just showing up tonight. Just very, very pleased with their effort. Great job by the coaching staff doing what they needed to do. The senior leaders, the guys that are on the team stepping up, team meeting, doing the things that they needed to do to make sure that it wasn't the same as last week. It was a different week, and it certainly was. Good job on the field.
Yep, absolutely. We want to thank our sponsors again, Proud Yogi's Bears, Bobby Seafood, the Cranes, and then, of course, Hot Rods Creole. Thank you for all your support. All right, our next broadcast will be next Saturday. We got 8 days. So we won't be on the air next Friday night. The Patriots will take on St. Augustine Purple Knights. It's a 2:30 kickoff at Tagoming. It's a road trip, so we're just going right across town. So 2:30 kickoff. We'll be on at 2:15. But if you're in the area, why don't you come hang out? Hopefully the weather will be nice. There'll be the Patriot Nations Men's Club will be tailgating outside. That'd be fun. Come say hello to Danny and I, and Robbie will, hang out, have a little fellowship, and bring the Patriots for another victory. Hope we get Coach JT closer to that record. So
let's go get it.
On behalf of Gordon Hebert, Robbie Utzer, Danny Wimpron, I'm Kevin Fayard. Until next Saturday, October 21st at 2:15, when we sign on for the Purple Knights versus Patriots ball game. Go Big Blue.
God bless.